Productions presents the original series where time is of the essence.
It's one small step for man.
I'm club-fucking-footed, you half-white.
We're doing the most outrageous and best radio. This is Howard Stern until 3 o'clock, taking your requests.
I shall resign the presidency effective at noon tomorrow.
Deep inside the Stern Show vault.
Oh, God.
Read my lips.
Face of it, you need a mouth transplant.
Baba Booey, this is drugs.
Oh, yeah?
This is your brain on drugs.
Yeah, that's it.
Tear down this wall.
She hit the wall quick.
30 years of radio history with one common bond. The date.
I'm going to pick a random date.
This date in Howard history.
And you tell me what happened on that day in history.
December 12th.
Here's a weird bit of gossip that I heard from someone who shall remain anonymous.
Okay.
So Stuttering John comes to work today in a cab, of course. That's how he does it every day. And he calls up, I think, Jason, one of the guys who works in our back office, and he goes, I'm in a cab. I have no money. Come down here with money.
Is that why Jason was running out?
Yeah.
Because I never see him. Every morning he's running out.
I wouldn't have run down. I would have just
Leave
said,
him
F
in the
you.
cab, yeah.
Sit there.
That's unbelievable. Who doesn't have
so
money? How could you get in a cab and not have money?
Well,
See, I took out $100 and I put it in my pocket. I don't know if my wife took it out or something.
Dude, you're making a lot of money with your appearances. I mean, you can't scream poverty.
It gets worse, Howard. Yesterday, I took a cab with Artie. Artie bought lunch, so I felt bad, so I didn't want to ask him to pay for the cab. So I was driving home. I had no wallet. I called my wife, couldn't find it. I had to call my doorman. He had no money. My doorman called downstairs to the
Is your life so busy and complicated you can't hold on to some money? Like, in other words, you can't find your wallet, and you can't. I mean, are you that disorganized?
Yeah.
What is it? Your OCD? Do you put
No, it's not OCD. I swear to God, don't do it OCD. I promise.
Yeah, this is almost an everyday thing. He never has money for the
See,
cab.
I was so mad yesterday.
But this is a weird personality thing because he does have money, but it's almost like a miserly thing. Like, if I don't have it on me, I can just.
Right.
I mean, Jason makes way less money than you.
And he has money.
Well, I pay him back. Is everything analyzed? Like, can't just be that I just.
Dude, it's not like if I forgot my wallet maybe once a year. And I know you're smiling, but I think it's incredibly disturbing that you get into a taxi
you
cab.
still use things. You know you have no money.
And you know what? You are so relaxed. This is how you get your wife to do everything. Maybe it's a blessing. You're so relaxed that, I mean, before I get into a cab, I count how much money I have. Will I have enough change? I mean, I am so worried that I'll forget my money that I check. Talk about OCD. I check 20 times just to make sure I've got money.
But even yesterday, when he got away from Artie, he knew he had no money. He did not hesitate to get into a cab.
And it's almost like when you were in high school, like my parents never gave me money. Like they gave me like $5 a week or something. So like when I got my driver's license, you know, I'd go to the gas station and get $3 worth of gas.
Yeah.
You know, the guy
was
get
a
pissed.
blessing. Yeah.
But he's still doing that.
But
Well, you know
Howard,
what?
it's
Fill it
worse.
up.
It's worse. It's his whole life. Because yesterday, or the day before, he came downstairs and I gave him a ride home. That's why he had money that day. I gave him a ride home. And as we're getting into the car, the guy from the garage says, John, he goes, I know, I owe you a check.
Do you, what are you up to, man?
What are you talking about?
Do you tip the cab driver?
Yeah.
You
In
do,
fact,
with
I gave
Jason's
him-
money.
I gave him an extra $5.
He gets an
today,
extra
'cause I was
tip.
late.
I give him an extra $5.
Because I had to make him wait a few minutes.
And what do you say to the cab driver when you're sitting there waiting? Say, I forgot my wallet.
Well, today, I said, listen, I screwed up. I think my wife stole my money, whatever. And then he was, don't worry about it. That's cool. I said, just leave the meter running.
He blamed his wife. Leave the meter running. What a sport.
Then yesterday, the cab driver
It would
goes,
be cheper for you to carry your own money.
see, yesterday I screwed up.
Yeah. How brilliant.
I planned on borrowing 20 from you, Rob, and I forgot.
I want to put out an edict. Don't lend him money anymore.
All right. You're cut off.
He's cut
John.
off. Cut him off and help him. Now he's going to have to worry. Jason, you are not to come down and give him cab money.
Well, how are you going to help him with the doorman?
That's out of my control.
I do feel
Garage
bad.
guys.
I do feel bad because Jason said once he had to actually run to the ATM and get money out.
Why is he doing that for you? Who are you?
He's a good friend of mine.
No, he's not.
No, he's not. You use
I
him.
love Jason.
Yeah, right.
I do. I do love Jason.
Well, how are you going to feel about him when he stops lending you money?
I'm gonna still love him.
John and I were just talking about what.
Don't lend him money.
I don't. He knows.
I never borrow if we ask Gary.
He knows not to ask me.
Gary's just
I cut him off years ago. I'm not cheap. I just cut him off years ago.
Gary's cheap?
Yeah.
You're not.
Getting money out of Gary is like getting blood from the stone.
John, you shouldn't know that. Why don't you bring your own money?
Yeah, why are you trying to get money out of
Getting money out of Gary.
No, I know that.
You're the cheap one.
I know that because in the old days when I used to park Robin's car or whatever, I needed like $1.
Yeah.
And I used to ask Gary never had money, or if, like he needed money for the show, like to buy like.
Ask Robin if you're driving her car. Yeah. What are you asking him for?
She was on the air or something.
Whatever. Go to her and say you got to give me $20 a week for tips.
No, now it's my fault.
Yeah,
but that's your fault, cheap. But I know you have no money to give. I know that.
I have no money to give you.
Yeah.
But I also,
and you know what? Why should you?
And I also know that, like, John and I were just having a conversation about what to tip the guys in the garage.
Yeah.
And John was tipping one of the guys, I thought, a little excessively. Yeah. And I said, what's that all about? He goes, well, he lends me money all the time.
Right. He's paying him back.
Yeah, I mean, I take care of him.
Well, he's a banker.
But wait, when John, and this is John's funny thing, if you lend John money all the time, he's a good friend. He does a lot of stuff for me.
Yeah.
He's a friend.
He's a friend.
But is that your friend?
Well, Jason's a friend.
David's a friend of mine.
No, the other guy. You don't go to the ball game with him. And David, he's not really a friend either.
No, David's a friend.
I'm friendly with David.
Where do you go see him? In the garage?
Well, David, I had to. I don't want to get into personal, but I had to save his ass one day really bad. So I.
After he saved your ass,
so it's blackmail.
He was once, accused of something he didn't do, and I think.
Do you believe this guy's life?
I do, because I see it all the time.
Wow,
You're not privy to this. This goes on a daily basis.
You know what? I track him.
It's more work than a dog.
I got to tell you what happened with John and I the other day, because we were calling John the other day. I was so angry at him because he was supposed to work on something, but he was sick. And he left, so I understood that he was sick. It was fine. But then I saw him leaving with Robin, and I thought he went to lunch with Robin, so I was calling his cell phone.
No, she drove me home. She drove me home, Gary.
I know.
He glommed a ride off me that day.
I thought you guys went to lunch because
No. I'm almost done.
But you have money. What about going to the ATM and getting $400 for the week?
I got 100 yesterday, Howard.
Why would you just take out 100? You go through 100.
What happened to 100?
You go through 100 in 5 minutes because you have to pay everyone back.
Well,
take out 200. You obviously don't take out enough.
Well, you know what it is? If I have $200 in my wallet, I'll start taking everyone to lunch.
Why don't you control yourself?
When you're going to start?
Why don't you stop going to lunch? Start bringing a bag lunch. You want to save some money.
Howard,
who do you know around here eats out lunch every day?
John.
And Artie.
I don't do that. Artie's got money.
Right, exactly.
But John eats out almost every day.
John lives the life of a king.
Artie pays for 2 people every day.
I got a John Classic at lunch. We go to this Brooklyn diner a lot. It's a nice place, and because we go there all the time, every once in a while they'll throw us a free lunch, which is very nice. So a couple weeks ago we're there. We eat like kings. Like we have like a $70 lunch there, eating a bunch of stuff. And the waitress is breaking her ass. Guy goes, you know what, it's on me. So you got to tip the waitress even though it's on them.
Right.
So I see John going into his pocket and I figure, okay, John's going to take care of it. Thank God I look down. He throws something on the table when we leave. I look down, crumpled up and ripped out of his pocket. There are $2.
Oh my God.
Which would have been a bad tip if we paid for it.
Yeah.
So I was
$2.
That's all the cash I had. I was hoping Artie would chip
John,
in.
stop going out to lunch every day. You can't afford it, obviously. You can't afford to pay for your lunch. You can't tip the waitress. What are you doing?
I don't think you can tip on credit cards. It's only had $2.
So say to them, I want to leave her a tip on a credit card.
Or tell me in that case, we got to tip her.
I was hoping you
were going to leave her $2. And that's a place you go every day.
Yes. Well, I've tipped them a lot.
So you'll see her the next day.
And I'll give her the other 20.
Sure you will. What a dick you are.
You know how out there John is?
You're just so irresponsible.
You know what? And he borrows money from me and borrows money. I forget. So he never really has to.
First of all,
stop. I told you. You now have to stop giving him money.
Howard,
this is it.
It's an intervention I'm doing.
My doorman, I pay him 20% every $10 I borrow. So if
you don't pay me interest.
Well,
well, no one here's lending you money anymore. No one. I'm telling you, no one is.
You know what? I can't believe John called me cheap because I don't constantly lend him money.
Yeah.
No,
it's unbelievable.
No, it's not that you don't lend me money, but
you're
cheap. Very tight with your cash.
Yeah, good for you.
I'm not tight with it. I just
give it to you.
I don't give it to you.
I never see you offer it to
Offer his money to people.
Like, everybody needs money. All right, for instance, I've bought you lunch, haven't I?
I've bought you.
My favorite thing.
I've bought you what?
Yes, I have. You've never bought lunch ever.
I
was so shocked how when I was an intern, Gary, said let's have dinner once. I had no money. and went out to eat with Gary, and we split the bill. I had zero.
Gary doesn't have any money.
I don't even know what he's talking about.
Well, I assumed the producer would have, would at least.
No, he doesn't have money.
Don't assume, but he knows exactly how much money Artie has in his pocket.
How about cheap? John remembers that for 50 years already. It's 100 years ago Gary didn't treat you to dinner.
And when you started, I was not making much more than you.
I know, but I didn't know that.
But my point is, John will tell you can get money from Artie.
No,
he
right.
knows exactly what Artie's got.
For some insane reason, one day Robin needed to borrow a little bit of money from me, cash,
Right.
and she mentioned it to John, and John said, "Oh, it's Tuesday. Artie should have about $120."
Right, yeah, you can get it from
No,
Artie.
and he knew what you had.
Yeah, which is creepy.
First of all,
That
Robin,
is creepy.
Robin's borrowed cash from me. Once you borrowed $100 in one shot.
Yeah, but you know she's going to give it
That's right. You get it back the next day.
Robin paid me back like 2 hours later.
Hey, Howard, you know what? I got to tell
But
you a
you
story.
do it every week.
Let me tell you a good story about John. John and I did an appearance in, I think, Cleveland. This was about 4 years ago. And we were with our friend, right? So we had a car that drove us there. We get up into the strip club. We start getting dances and everything. And John goes, I left my wallet on the car. Can you lend me $100 to our friend?
Right.
And our friend goes, no. Go downstairs. Go in the car. Car's right outside. Go get your wallet. No, I'm not going to do that. So then John just sat on the side. Then he tried to hit me up for money. And I go, no, your wallet's in the car. It's right downstairs.
Well,
Go
when
get
is
it. This was at a strip club.
The
in Cleveland,
wallet
like
had
3
no
years
money,
ago.
and I had no money in the bank.
No, there was money in the wallet. You just didn't want to get
I promised there was no money in the wallet. That's why I was.
Well, you said
But
your
you
wallet's
said
right
the wallet
downstairs.
was
I was trying to just because I had no money and I had no money in the bank and there was no way I was going to get any money, so I was hoping to borrow it.
But they're cheap. They were cheap with you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, absolutely.
They're cheap guys.
Listen, I don't think that not lending people money is cheap.
John, you're a grown man with a family. Bring a wallet to work with money in it.
The best story, though, is still the story when you were going to Philadelphia.
Oh, so it's classic.
No.
We go to get on the train to go to Philadelphia. We're going to do an appearance for the whole day.
Right.
We get out of the cab, and he goes, I don't have any money. All right, so we pay for the cab. Right, now we're waiting for the train. I go, I'll meet you guys in 2 seconds. I'm going to get a soda. John goes, could you pick me up like a Diet Pepsi? All right, fine, because he's got no money on him. We get on the train. We start going. John goes, could I borrow your cell phone for a little while? So, of course, John makes a couple of calls on cell phone. He's got to do some business.
You're still not aggravated.
We get to the.
But you're cheap.
We get to the.
It wasn't Gary's.
You're not cheap, John. Gary
It was
is.
Ross's.
No, Ross's was for the way home because you don't want to. John knows how to spread out the love.
Right.
So mine was for the way down.
Right.
Then we get to the appearance. Stephen was nice enough to buy us lunch. So of course John eats lunch that way. So now he's got through the whole day. Still has not spent a penny. Right?
There you go.
Now we go back to the train.
I was so proud of myself.
We get back on the train to come back to New York. Now it's Ross's cell phone that John needs to use most of the way home.
Right. Run down that battery and run up the bill.
Then we get to Penn Station, and of course now John's like, Ross, could you? I need a cab fare home. Because they don't want to get home.
It's like having a kid.
Howard, those were the days I really didn't have any money.
Those were not that long ago, John. That was 2 years ago. Those
You're
days.
a grown man. You should quit here if you can't make enough money to support them.
Meanwhile, 2 years ago, he still had an apartment in New York,
Right.
a house on the island.
Tons of stocks.
He's
Always.
got a kid in private school,
I bet you his net worth is $1 million.
but
bet
he
you.
has no money.
We'd have to kill him to find out how much he's worth.
I'm telling you what he's worth.
Let me just say this, that yesterday, Artie, when you left, because Artie bought lunch yesterday.
Yeah.
So then he goes, here.
No
John,
kidding.
So he goes, John, you pick up the cab. I realized as he's walking out, I had no wallet, but I couldn't ask Artie to let me.
John, that happened. You know what? About 3 months ago, I went out to Long Island to be with my kids. Right?
Yeah.
And I forgot my money clip. I keep my money in a clip.
So you've done it too.
No,
But this is the first time this ever happened to me, I'd say, in the last 20 years. Okay? Happened once. I forgot to put my money in my pants. I said to Gary, the limo driver, I said, I've forgotten my money. Can you lend me $50?
All right, there you go.
I borrowed the $50. Pulls me up and goes, just pay me back the next time I see you. I said, no, wait here. I'm going to run upstairs. I have to get your money. I don't want to owe you money. Why should you have to shell out my money for me? Now, that happened. I understand that happens once in a while.
But
you
with
do this
John,
every
it's
day.
a way of life.
It's every day. And don't you get sick of the tension of trying to grub up money? Don't you? Isn't it tense for you to be in a cab?
Or to have everybody you see saying, John, when are you paying me?
And don't you see it's a way of becoming a baby that you haven't grown up? Like the cab driver now is even babysitting you while you're waiting for your money.
Well, you know what?
It's your way of getting people involved.
Everything has got to be psychoanalyzed.
Of course it does. It's a major thing. Dude, do you have any fantasies that like, wow, I'll be really organized. I'll buy a one of those messenger bags or a knapsack.
Yes,
I'll
I
put
do.
all my things in there for the day. Wouldn't that be grand to like know where everything is?
Yes.
You see that stupid purse I carry around like a woman?
Yeah.
You know why I carry it? I don't like carrying a purse. But you want to know something? I got my money in there. I got my keys in there. I got my mace in there. I got my
But what John has to realize,
Mace.
if everybody was
mace,
Oh,
so I can mace you.
if everybody was like John, he wouldn't be able to be the mess that he is.
Right.
Well, Howard, you know, I tried to have that organization.
Go ahead. What happened?
Yeah, I tell you what
fell
happened.
apart.
No, I'll tell you what
Take
happened.
joy in it.
I'll tell you what happened. John, who was making not a lot of money, decided to be organized instead of doing it himself, which was a ton of work. He was going to hire somebody,
No.
and then that person stole from him.
It'll never work.
You
It'll
hired that
never
guy.
work. You
You know, I don't
can't
mean
hire. You can't hire somebody to organize your personal
And
life.
John didn't know that he was getting. John didn't know that someone was stealing from him till he met Susanna. And Susanna started looking at the bills and said, somebody's stealing from you. So she was going to organize him, but John's not going to organize himself.
No.
That's how you are even with your dog. That's why you don't know what's going on.
No, my dog, I'm in
Oh,
the best
come on.
one. You're out of your mind.
What day of the month do you give your dog your heartworm pills? What day? You don't even know. I'll call Susanna right now.
Heartworm pill.
You know what a
Yeah,
heartworm
he
pill
doesn't
is?
even
What is a
know.
heartworm pill?
I bring him to the vet.
What is a heartworm pill? The vet doesn't get. You get a year's supply of heartworm pills, and you give it to them once a month. Some people set it up with a calendar first of the month. You don't even know what a heartworm pill is.
We've taken them for shots 3 times already. They've
All
never
right,
said
okay,
anything.
all right. Have you never said anything?
No, I swear to God.
I guarantee you, your dog's
Or
not
maybe we
protected
did do
against-
it in the beginning.
That poor dog.
That dog's the best.
Because you have to handle things. Put up a calendar. Organize your life. Take some joy. Buy yourself a desk and a pocketbook. You see this thing? It's really a purse. They call it a messenger bag,
Gary
so I don't
once-
feel so fruity.
Gary once gave me an old briefcase, and I tried to get.
No, don't carry a briefcase because you're not the
You know,
If
briefcase.
he
talking
would
about
just
that, and I
carry
tried-
a wallet,
I tried
things
to-
would start to get better.
You can't carry a wallet. We've proven that. Carry a bag. I want to see you here tomorrow with a knapsack, and I want to see the following things in it: your money, your keys,
Yeah, that's another problem.
a pen and a piece of paper or some sort of notebook, and a calendar in there.
All right, I got it. You know what you're going to have to do? You're going to have to tell Susanna. When she lays out his clothes,
She's
to
no-
lay out his purse.
She's no more organized than me, Rob.
Of course she is.
Don't even kid yourself.
She lays out your
out.
clothes,
John, you don't even
douchebag.
pick what you wear.
That's
You're
true.
a grown man.
That's true.
Do you make your bed?
Are you kidding?
What, are you crazy?
Well, that he doesn't have to do.
That's spoken from a true Mr.
I
Mom
just
over
know I got to leave my apartment with some things for the day.
Of course. Let me tell you how scattered John is, Howard.
Yeah.
Friday, you don't even know this. For the Thursday or Friday of last week,
what?
John called in sick and then showed up.
Yeah, I did.
You know what I mean?
All right, you see this
Tuesday,
purse?
Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm going to show you something. You see this purse?
Yeah.
This looks like a woman's purse, right? Goes over your shoulder.
Yeah, that's so gay.
Yeah, well, you
No,
wanna know
nothing
something?
is gayer than that.
Nothing is gayer than
No,
that.
there is something gayer than that.
What is that?
No, I mean, I see guys carry a little leather bag.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see
Every
you
guy-
carry that and pick up freaking Bianca's duty with that thing.
Well, I've done it already. So you got. And by the way,
Do you keep the bags in there?
no, I keep them in my pocket.
What's more gay is not being able to pay
Yeah,
when you
you're
got a
gay
bag.
because you're irresponsible. Now look, you see this here? This is here a bag. I went, not my assistant. I went to Barney's, and I said, "Show me your bag, your messenger bags." I call them because you don't want to feel fruity, okay? Now look what I got in here. The front pocket. I'm going to show you this. You see the front pocket here?
Yeah.
When you open that up, I'm going to show. That's for my most important things that I need to get to right away. Now, here's what I got: money clip. Now, why do I carry a money clip and not a wallet?
Why do
Tell
you
me
do
the
that?
answer.
I don't know.
Okay. I don't like my pants being loaded up with bulky stuff.
That's why I put my wallet out on the table when you eat dinner.
Okay, so it's not working for you. You're forgetting your wallet. Okay? So look,
Get a money clip.
this is what I do, is I thought it through. I got my driver's license, which I'll always need, and I take 2 credit cards. Okay? And then I always have some cash. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, then this is the money clip. And this money clip means something to me. I got it in Arizona. It's nice. It's important to me. It was something on a
You
trip.
just figured out what to get John for Christmas.
A purse.
No, you got to put money in the clip if you want to get something for John.
Hey,
Then I've got, now,
Cell
for
phone.
example, no. Hold it. Wait, you going to see what else I
he's
have?
going to tell you what organization is.
Well,
Don't tell me what I do. Now, I realized in my purse, there's some that are just one big compartment. I don't want that. I wanted 2 compartments. And I'm going to get to that in a minute. Here's my money clip. You know what I got in here?
Yeah, tell us, please.
Here's a mince. I like
need
mince.
that right away?
Sometimes when I'm going out throughout the day, I get a little hungry or something. It staves off the hunger. This is what you can do when you have a purse. You know what this is? Now look, this is my
so gay to me that you're that. Like,
it's gay, but you're gay. You're really gay because you know what you're doing? You're a leech. You see this?
What is that?
Okay. I find I'm always searching for a pen and paper. In here is paper, a little pad, and I got some cards and things I need, like my police work cards. Yeah. You know, I'm a part-time police.
It's police ID.
Police ID. And what comes with it is a little pen. You see this little pen?
Yeah.
This pen goes everywhere.
I would lose that in a second.
No, because you don't have a purse. You retard.
Hey, can I ask John a question?
Wait. I'm not done.
Is that all that's in that little compartment?
Then I knew for the show I wanted to bring a picture of the dog that first day. So I put
now that's gay.
It's gay. Fine. But I knew I needed it for the show, so I brought it in.
It's what he wants to have close to him.
He thinks about his day before he leaves the house is what he said.
Do you really do that?
Of course I do.
Before you sit and plan
yes, I absolutely. I sit at my desk. I got responsibilities. I go. Here's my keys. I always make sure they're in here. I can't spend 10 minutes in the morning looking for my keys. All right? Here. All right, and this is a receipt I got to file away because my receipts I have to file
same
with.
Way, yeah.
Same with you. I guarantee you, 2 receipts don't make it home. Now, you know I wear sunglasses and regular glasses. How do you think they get here every day?
How many times have you forgotten your sunglasses?
Not as many
3.
times as you've needed money for a cat.
Now look, in here. What's in here, John? Sunglasses. I'm gonna put them on now for you to prove it. Oh, excuse me, I have them on. Here's my
you're
regular
wearing
glasses.
your
I don't know what
sunglasses.
glasses I'm wearing. So I keep that in my purse. On the other side, all right, because I'm like you, I got a little of the OCD. What do you think I keep on the other side? I know just where to get it. I can get it right out. I keep hand cleaning materials.
Oh my goodness!
It's a little tube of chazarai that you put it on, and you can clean your hands without washing them. See, look, I don't even have to
Martha
look.
Stewart.
Look at this. Like this.
Who carries hand sanitizer?
But John, because it's what I need. You're missing the point.
Right.
Don't comment on what I need. Maybe I carry anal lube because I like it. You know where. It doesn't matter what's in the purse. It's what I need.
If you were a murderer.
I don't want to carry a purse. I don't want to have any responsibilities. I'd like to be back in my mother's womb, just like you big baby. But what I do is
where's your cell phone?
I take responsibility. Where's my cell phone? So I bought.
Because he needs it.
I just lost my 7th cell phone.
Okay, why do you lose your cell phone? Because you put it down
I took
on
the insurance
table.
out on it. The cell phone company says they can't send me a new one anymore because I've exceeded the limit of lost cell phones.
You see this little pocket right on the side? As soon as my cell phone rings, what do?
Pull it right out.
Pull it right out. And I haven't lost a cell phone yet.
You've never lost a cell phone?
No.
Get out of here.
I got a bag. I stick it in there. How am I going to lose it?
I've never lost one, ever.
I never lost one either. Look at me. I'm the most disheveled-looking person.
Robin,
I've never
you
lost
lose
a
a cell
cell
phone?
phone.
And
No,
John.
I've never lost a cell phone.
Why is that so shocking?
Gary says to me,
Gary
says to me he needs the movie Narc back, right? He has to send it back to Paramount. They're after my ass. Here, I packed it up last night. Here's the movie, Gary. See how life works, how organized I am?
Thank you, Howard.
Look, and here's some notes for the show. Then I'm done. That's it. I'm done.
His purse is packed.
My purse is packed. There's a couple of items that I need to get through the day.
All right, I'm going to try that.
No, somebody should be, I'm going to take back the present I bought you and buy you that.
No, don't take it.
Buy him a purse. Buy him an actual purse, like a woman carries.
Yeah, a woman's purse.
A woman's purse. Wear a knapsack if you think it's gay to carry a messenger bag.
Carry something.
Yeah.
Do you think what I carry is gay? Probably, right?
See, Howard, here's the thing, though. If I had a purse like that, I would get home, and let's say I need my wallet to order food. I need the credit card, whatever I need, whatever. I'll take it out. Then I'll never remember to put it back.
You make a commitment. You know what you say, John? You say to yourself, today I'm an adult. I'm going to put my wallet back in my purse.
Because he's missing the essential point, that at some point during the evening he has to say, now it's time to prepare myself for work tomorrow.
Yeah, and you sit down.
I put my purse back together.
And you sit down and you go, well, I'll go through my purse. And I'll see what I need to take out. Sometimes you're going to have to clean it out. You don't want to let it accumulate with receipts and things so you can't find things. You clean out your purse, and this purse will become very important to you. In fact, I'm thinking of getting a winter purse. I have a summer bag,
really?
and I'll get a winter
you're
bag.
Changing his season?
That's right.
Why would you need 2 different ones?
Maybe I just want to change it. I'm embracing it. This is what I am. I want to be organized. Maybe there's a better bag that would keep me even more organized.
And the point is, you know, everybody here except you manages to pay for the cab. So they
the
have
cab driver
some
said
form
so
of
many people
organization
had this
too.
problem.
You have the problem every day almost.
If he drove you every day, it would be a different story.
He'd
so many
kill
people.
you if he
so many
And you're
different
like,
people.
Susanna, where's my wallet? That must go on all day. Doesn't that make you insane? Where's my wallet? And you have to ask your mommy, excuse me, your wife for your wallet?
But forget a messenger bag. Howard's getting the most out of a messenger bag. You're not getting the most out of your pockets.
Yeah.
Put something in your pocket.
Yeah, everybody
I have
there
my
has
wallet
some
today.
kind
See,
of organization.
He's going to change his pants. And stuff. The bag will always be the same.
Look, I agree with you, but he should put something in his pocket.
He's retarded.
He's
and you know
going to
what?
tell you he has his wallet today, but there's no money in it.
So say to your wife, every week go to the bank and withdraw $200. I'll need that. What do you need for the week to get through in cash? Tell me the truth.
Apparently
Because Artie's paying for lunch, you don't need that.
About $200.
$200. So every week now on Monday, have your wife, since you can't go to the bank because you're a big star, go to the bank and have her withdraw $200 in cash. In 20s. And you'll have your money. Conduct your life the same way. I mean, leech off of Artie for lunch and stuff, but in the pinch that you need money, you got it on you. Leech off for everyone. Robin,
Yeah, I
for
thought
rides.
this was just, you know, something that John would do while he was, you know, first starting out.
You know, first of all, I never asked
Even
Artie
lie
for
to
had no
lunch.
money.
Yes.
But this is continued.
Even lie to people. Tell them you have no money. Continue your... This doesn't have to change your way of life. Continue being the grub, cheap leech that you are. But always have that money just in case when you're alone with the cab driver, so you don't have to bother Jason. And I don't want anybody
All right.
lending him money.
We all have...
All right, well then,
Stop.
Robin, I'm not lending you money either.
Good.
Fine.
Oh my God, you lent her once in like 100 years.
No, I went about 10 times.
No,
since
a
I've
couple
been
of
here.
times this year I have forgotten my purse
don't
for some
even-
reason or other.
Robin,
But that is an unusual thing. It's the only time I ask you for anything, John.
I've actually gone down to the ATM for Robin and taken out cash.
Because you made me do it.
And you know what?
Yeah, because you wanted money from her.
No, she wanted it for me.
No, because you have done it to me so many times,
Oh,
Robin.
so you didn't have any.
Yeah, I don't have money. Well,
Howard.
go get me some.
Yes.
Please let me just say one thing.
Yes.
Because I just noticed something. John, you called me cheap?
I didn't
Did
say
I?
what
Did
you-
I?
said-
Wait a
said
second.
you
Let me ask you a
never
question.
have money.
When you were closing on your house,
Yeah.
did I go and get you like 10 or 15 grand for
No,
like a few
it was
days?
five. It's five.
5 grand for a couple of days?
I didn't say you were cheap.
You did.
You did.
I said that sometimes.
Go listen to the tape.
All right. So
He's cheap.
sometimes
This guy lent you $5 grand.
He's cheap.
I would lend them $5 grand a day.
but I
So,
did.
but who do you lend $5 grand to? No one. No one.
No
You know,
one
that's the
asked
one
you
thing that we
for
brought-
You
money.
don't have 10 cents on you.
He said that
I need
All right,
$100.
Gary, you're not cheap then. I forgot about the $5 grand.
John, I need $5 right now. Do you have it?
He said that Gary's cheap because when he comes into work, he doesn't offer up money.
I got to take a break. Hey, Craig, what is it real quick? Because I do have to take a break.
I'm laughing my ass off.
Do you believe this?
I had to pull over. I almost shit my pants.
Don't say that.
Now you see.
You were making a
He's
nice
cheap.
point. He's cheap. Let's use the S word. You can't use the S word on the radio.
People don't, even if you tell them not to, they'll still do it.
They don't get it.
No.
Our society has so decayed that people can't literally get out one sentence without a foul word in it. Now, you might say I'm the foulest guy around and I'm the outrageous disc jockey, but I got to do 4 hours without cursing. You mean to tell me you can't pick up the phone and call a radio show and get out one sentence? The guy goes, "This is hilarious. I love it. I just essed my pants." And he knows he's on the radio.
I see people curse in front of their kids all day.
You have no right to talk about anything. I can't imagine what you do all day.
Oh, what the hell is that about? What are you talking about? Well, I don't have the right.
You got no life. You're a baby.
Yes.
You remind me of a baby,
So
like an
bad.
eternal
we really
baby.
shouldn't curse in front of you.
I forget my wallet twice, and I'm
Dude, it's not the
Twice.
wallet. It's a
Oh,
whole.
my
I hear
God.
about you. You're borrowing money from the parking lot attendant.
Big
Be a
deal.
man.
doorman.
What? Just picture yourself with a new image. You walk in a confident man. Here, Mr. Parking Lot Attendant. Here's your money.
You know, Howard.
He doesn't like lending you money. No one wants to be caught up in babying you. You're asking everyone to mother you.
It's so stupid, mother.
Did your mother not give you any attention?
She was the greatest mother in the
No,
world.
evidently she
Yes,
wasn't,
she was.
John.
Do
I'm
you
being
ask
serious.
her for
Yes, she
money?
was.
Maybe we should be your mother.
Yes, I do ask her for
You
money.
turned the cab driver into your mother.
You know, that's so
You
dumb.
forced him to take care of you.
That's such a dumb analysis.
You stop
Talk to
and
your psychologist and ask him if that's correct. It's so not accurate.
Oh, it's so accurate.
No, it's not.
You have everybody in the world handing you money like you're a little boy, and you don't see the. You can't make that connection.
That was a comfortable.
Get out of my room! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out of my room!
That was comfortable for me to sit there with the cab driver?
Get out of here! Get out of here!
It wasn't comfortable. It was so uncomfortable sitting with the cab driver.
That's how you connect with your mother.
It over and over again.
You must have connected with your mother like that. It must have been uncomfortable for you to be with your mother.
Every day I take a cab here, it costs me $6, $7. I give the guy $8.
Why don't you wear a diaper to work? I'll clean it for you. Get out of here, please. You disgust me. I can't look at your face.
He says it cost him $6.70, and he gives the guy $8.
I don't want to talk about it.
Don't pat yourself on the back.
Yeah, that's
not even your $8.
I'm sorry, $6.40. $6.40. Give me $8.
It's Jason's $8. Get out, please. Please, I've had it with you.
All right.
And you know what? I was just talking to the guys on the E-Crew. They were telling me that when they
don't start. I don't want to hear it anymore.
It's a nightmare.
It's a nightmare.
John.
When they take John out for a shoot, even if it's a 5-minute shoot, you know, they got to buy him dinner. And
No,
the guys,
that's not true.
And Richie and Isaac are
They buy
saying
themselves
they don't
Get
make
out.
a lot of money.
Out. I don't want to talk about you anymore. Get out. You're irresponsible.
Stop leeching off of everyone.
Everyone's tired of you. Tired of you. Go do your job, whatever that is.
There's not a person he won't ask for money.
Go answer my phone.
You know who I started borrowing money off of one day? Our program director. I thought that was ballsy.
Please, and it's just despicable.
I don't know you, but can you lend me $20?
Retards working here. I got a clean house. Get me my broom. I'll be right back.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Beetlejuice, what are you running for? President.
Howard's history.
I am honored to be the Libertarian candidate for governor.
In the present. This date in Howard history. December 12th.
Where is Stuttering John? Did he come back yet?
Oh, had he gone away?
Yeah, he went to park his car, and Gary is late by a half hour, and I think I'm going to have to seriously put Gary on probation or something.
Oh, boy. Why? Has he been consistently doing something?
I just don't understand why he should be late. I mean, there's just no reason. I'm not late. You're not late. Fred's not even late. Jackie's, if anything, oh, here's Gary. If anything, Jackie should always, Jackie has a pretty good excuse. He lives out of the country almost.
Yes, Jackie flies in.
And now here's Gary. Why are you late? I don't understand. What's your problem?
Nothing. I overslept. I'm not late a lot.
Why do you oversleep?
It happens. It could happen to anybody. You
It happens, but it happens a lot to you.
It doesn't. I haven't been late in a long time. I've been late since the summer. I mean, I've come in a little bit late, but I've never missed.
How come Stuttering John is here every morning on time? He's here at 5:30.
He's been late a couple of times. Everybody's entitled.
He works for free, though.
I know. And there's people that work here for pay that have been late, too.
Who?
Not you.
That's right, not me.
You're never late.
So, in other words, it's okay because everybody else is late.
No, it's not okay. But it's something that happens.
No, you be in here on time.
Of course I'm
going to suspend you otherwise.
I'm not here late.
I'm going to suspend you.
Good. I'm not going to be late.
Suspend you for 6 months. No pay for 6 months. You're going to have to go out and find a job. And you know you're not going to be able to find a job.
Not as good as this one.
You're not going to be able to find it. Yeah, you're going to work on an ice cream truck. Yeah. You're going to have menial labor like the rest of your family. All right? Think about it the next time you're sleeping there. Oh, and he's buying condos. Don't ask what he's up to.
Oh, he is?
Oh, yeah. He's buying condos. He's like a regular Trump. Personal appearances. How was that lunch you went to on Friday?
Good.
Did you get anything?
Oh, yeah, tons.
What lunch?
2 babes who I met at Roosevelt Field took Gary out to lunch. These 2 girls who I thought would definitely do a threesome thing. You didn't get a threesome going?
No.
Are these the girls in the leather?
Yeah. Did you make out with them?
No, we just went to lunch.
That was it?
This was a business.
They didn't do anything sexual with you?
No.
They have some kind of cockamamie company where they're going to book Gary for appearances, like wrestling appearances or something. Isn't that it? Wrestling appearances?
No, they run bodybuilding shows.
Oh, yeah, okay. Something stupid like that.
I'm going to MC one of their bodybuilding shows.
Yeah. So where'd you go to lunch?
We just went around the corner to Houlihan's.
Oh, yeah? And after the lunch, you just went home?
Yeah. In fact, Jackie was on his way out of the building, and we ran into him, and I just came up here and, finished work.
Boy, I don't know. I'd tell you something. I would operate a whole different way if I was him.
Well, you know Gary and his rules.
Yeah, that's right. He's got to be in love. He's got to be the girl he's going to marry. And if you got two of them, how can you marry two girls? That's
Forget it. That cancels
polygamy.
them out right away.
I may change those rules.
Yeah.
Really soon.
Yeah. Well, why are you so tired that you oversleep? What happens? Your alarm goes off and then you sleep through it?
No. I just slept through my alarm today.
That's what I just asked you. I said you're so tired.
Well, actually, I have two alarms. One of the alarms didn't go off.
So one of them did.
One of them did. Right.
And one of them not.
But I'm a very heavy sleeper. That's why I need two alarms.
I see.
I am.
But you weren't tired.
I'm heavy too. I'm a heavy sleeper too. But you know what goes through my mind? I go, if I don't show up for work, I'm going to lose my job.
Yeah, but it's not like I sit there.
And if I lose my job, I won't be able to feed these kids and my wife. And
Well, he looked around. There's nobody in the apartment.
Oh, I see. He says, well, I don't have a kids and wife, so I don't have to worry.
My roommate goes hungry. It's no big deal.
Yeah, well, the point is, if you go hungry, it is a big deal because you are trained for no other job except to really get me coffee.
Yeah, but you make it sound like the alarm goes off and I look at it and say, no, I just miss it. It's not like I have time to think.
Yeah, but why don't I miss my alarm?
We've been through
What's the difference between me and you?
You don't agree with me on this.
I'm made of fiber that you're not made of.
No, well, that's partly it. But you have your kids wake you up, and you have
no, my kids don't wake me up. My wife never wakes me up.
Your wife is never in the
never,
ever,
never.
Your limo driver
never rang the doorbell. Never. The alarm goes. I got one alarm. It goes off. I get out of bed. I go. I don't want to get out of bed, but I have to get out of bed.
Can I seriously now? You never once.
I have the same routine every morning, Robin. The alarm goes off. Get out of bed. Try to find the tissues from last night, so I can throw them away. I have to blow my nose.
All right.
Yeah.
Never once in 3 years the alarm's gone off. Never.
One time, the power failed, and my alarm did not go off. But I fortunately woke up only 10 minutes late, and that was it.
I could have sworn one time.
No.
One time, Ronnie had to call you. I remember.
No call.
Yeah.
No call.
Okay. Well, you're good. You're very good. You're
damn right I'm good. You know why? Because, hey, I was raised with a certain work ethic. Unlike you, who comes from a family that doesn't have the work ethic. What does your brother do again?
Which one?
Which one? What do they both do?
One works for UPS and one drives a limousine.
Say no more.
That's a hard work ethic.
It is a hard work ethic, but...
That's labor.
I know it's labor, but... They can be late for those jobs. UPS, you could take 3 weeks off, they can't fire you. It's one of those kind of
Probably
jobs.
got a union.
Yeah, union. They need the Delabates need a backing of a union. You better get in a union soon, pal. I'm getting fed up with you. Because you don't even do good stuff. And I thought about all the things you don't do this weekend. I thought about Gary and the way he works.
Uh-huh.
I asked him, I wanted to send a card to a guy who sent me baby secrets.
Yeah.
Where's that card? I bet you forgot about it.
No, I didn't.
No, you did.
It did not.
Where is it? Where is it?
What do you mean, where?
Why didn't you have me sign it? Why didn't you put it in the mail
Because
Friday?
you were running around like crazy, and I was running around doing a lot more
Friday?
important work.
I was sitting in my office for an hour.
Well, I was doing a lot more important work than sending a baby secrets card. I'll be honest with you.
And you remembered to do that?
No, of course I didn't remember to send it.
You forgot.
No, Jesus, will you let me finish
You
this
forgot.
sentence?
You don't write things down.
That's
I
a
want
lie.
you walking around with a legal yellow pad. Yellow legal pad.
No, boss,
Yeah.
jeez.
From now
I'll go
on-
right in right now and show you the note that's sitting on my desk that says send the card to
All
the
right,
person.
Gary, I want you walking around with a yellow legal pad. Yellow legal pad. You understand me? I want you taking notes on everything I say, because everything I say is important.
I do have
All right, now
them.
get out of here. I'm sick of you. And send in Stuttering John. I want to listen to those tapes. I have a responsibility. I have a responsibility to 3 stations, to Robin, to Fred, to Jackie, to Tom, to John the Stutterer, and you stink-tooth loser.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Oh, dear.
That's right. Yeah, you stink-tooth loser.
I think he's awake now.
Where the hell that came from? Hello. Good morning. Oh, stink tooth. I'm gonna make stink tooth. That's gonna be my new song. I want to write a song, Stink Tooth, about Gary. And then I can play it every time over the phone every time he's late. Stink Tooth.
Gary the Stink Tooth loser.
You heard a stink finger?
Yeah.
This is stink tooth. That's right.
Oh, boy. One would think just to avoid that he would never be late again.
Yeah. Because even though he says he remembers to send the card to the guy,
He doesn't remember.
He doesn't remember. I know he doesn't.
This date in Howard history. 1994.
Yeah. All right, Fafa Fooey, who do you got on the phone?
Well, I've been burnt before by people posing as celebrities. Of course, there's Madonna's sister and Joe Pesci, but this guy really seems to pan out. I'm pretty sure on the phone, and
Brando's barber?
Christian Slater.
Christian Slater?
Really?
Oh, cool. You know, I was just watching Christian Slater. Is this really Christian Slater?
Yeah.
Let's bet and see if it really is
All right,
Christian Slater.
yeah, sounded like him, but why aren't you saying a little more, Christian?
What, you want me to say more, Robin?
Yeah. Who's your mother, by the way?
Mary Jo.
And what does she do?
No, you got to turn it down.
That's him.
Yeah, it is him.
Yeah.
Hey, I was watching you in that movie with where you have a bad heart, you have the baboon's heart.
Oh, yeah, I was watching that this week.
Excellent.
Thank you.
I love that movie. I watch that all the time. I'm a real sap for stuff like that.
I love your show.
Do you really?
Yes, I do.
So why don't you know who you look like? You look like Fred Norris.
Have you ever seen Fred?
Have you ever seen Fred?
I haven't seen Fred.
Look in the mirror.
Where are
Hey,
you?
there he is.
What are you doing calling in? What are you with some girl?
No, I have been up all night, but I'm not with any women. I'm on the set.
Oh, no kidding.
He's on the set with one of your favorite women.
Who?
Mary Stuart Masterson.
Oh, she is a knockout. Can you get her? You can
I
get
have
her.
some good scenes with her.
You have some scenes with her?
Yeah, some lovely, wonderful scenes.
She strikes me as being real serious and uptight, you know, but I bet you when you get her in the sack, she's pretty warm.
We've had a wonderful time. We've had a wonderful scene on a bed of roses, actually.
Who's your girlfriend?
Nina.
Model?
No.
Actress?
Just a wonderful girl.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were good in Interview with the Vampire.
Thank you.
Good job. What's there going to be a sequel on that?
We'll see.
Would you come back in the sequel?
Would I come back?
Yeah, because he just got bit and he's turned into a vampire. He gives him his wish.
That's right.
Lestat gives him his wish.
He says he'll give me the choice.
Whether you live or die.
Yeah, but he hasn't drank the vampire's blood yet.
but-
We don't know what his choice is.
Yeah, but obviously in the sequel, he gets to come back and do his thing.
Oh, you've written it, huh?
Well, I've read the books.
We'll just have to see what choice I make.
Hey, so how come you're calling in? Just to say hi?
Yeah, because I was sitting around. You know what it's like on a movie set? You just sit around.
Actually, I don't know what it's like on a movie set.
Well, you'll find out when you do your life story.
And what do? You have your girlfriend come by your trailer and stuff?
Yeah, she hangs out.
He's got the life, man. You got the life I should be living.
You have a great life.
I don't know. You got a pretty good physique, man. When you take your shirt off in that movie,
Yeah.
I thought your chest was kind of nice.
Did you like
He
it?
looked like a guy who was going to die.
Yeah, he didn't. It didn't make sense that you die in that
One
movie
minute
because you
he's
were.
catching hockey pucks.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
it was-
but I had a huge scar down my chest. I mean, come on.
The best scene is when you beat the crap out of that guy.
Did you like that?
Yeah, the two guys who try to rape. What's her name?
Marissa Tomei.
Have you ever made love to her?
Marissa Tomei?
Yeah, you get a lot of Hollywood girls, right? I mean, you don't tie yourself down.
Well,
to
you're
one.
retired, aren't you?
No, I am tied down.
Yeah, right now you are.
I'm tied down and very happy.
What's some Christian Slater dirt? Do we know any?
He used to have a little problem.
With what?
With substance abuse.
Oh,
I
did
think.
you? Well, that's cool. You're supposed to have. It doesn't even matter.
You have to have
You're
that,
supposed
right?
to have that.
Even if you don't, they put it in your resume.
What were you doing? A little coke?
Oh, I had some fun.
Oh, did you?
That was
a couple
years
of
ago,
arrests and
He had arrests?
Oh, yeah.
Christian, you had arrests?
though. Oh, sure.
That's cool.
It was great.
That's cool to be arrested.
He was a wild man.
Were you really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Thanks, Robin, for checking up on
I'm
me.
sorry.
How long ago was this?
Not two.
This was 5 years ago.
Oh, so you're all cleaned up and everything?
Yeah, I guess as much as I can be.
Yeah, but you still smoke a little pot and stuff, right?
No, cigarettes. Cigarettes and coffee. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, cigarettes are your thing.
That's it.
And you're not calling from jail now, are you?
I'm
You need a little
really-
bail money.
Yeah.
I'm very close to Sing Sing prison.
Yeah. So I'm trying to think what else I want to ask you, man, because I've seen so many
And
of your
then he
movies.
used to be a little, he had the problems with the girlfriend. You two are tight now.
Oh, yeah, what'd you
Very,
do?
very tight.
What'd you beat her up or something?
No. He
What, you have
just
to
used
smack her around? She
run
didn't listen?
around a lot.
Oh, what do you mean he used to
Jesus,
cheat?
Robin.
Oh, he used to cheat on her?
Yeah.
Oh, who'd he cheat with?
I don't know.
Who'd you cheat with?
Some models, right?
I never cheated.
No kidding. Hey, let me ask you something. When you're Christian Slater, let me ask you a question. And you're in with that whole rat pack or whatever the hell it is, Brat Pack and the whole deal.
Oh, Christ.
When you're in with that whole scene,
Yeah.
like
You really jump-started my morning.
Wait a minute. All right, I'll get to it. You broke up with your girlfriend and went with somebody else. Who was it?
I can't say. You have to know. By the way, you were great on that Will Smith thing the other night.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah, it was wonderful.
What Will Smith thing?
They reran my Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Oh, no need to compliment Robin on that.
Come on, he's
Trying to
great.
get me off his case.
Yeah.
I must win her over.
Hey, why don't
Before she destroys me.
So what's this movie you're working on?
This thing called Amelia and the King of Plants.
Amelia and the King of Plants?
There you go.
Do you think that's a wise follow-up to Interview with the Vampire?
I do, actually. It's a very nice love story.
I don't like the name. They ought to switch it.
They're going to change it.
Yeah, they have to.
You can't go with that.
They will.
And what you get
This is the working title.
And you and Mary Stuart Masterson fall in love?
Yes, we do.
The best movie she ever did was with Eric Stoltz. I watch it on HBO all the time. When
Some Kind of Wonderful?
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah, she was real hot in it. And then I don't
Little
know.
tomboy character.
Now all of a sudden she's trying to do like a
serious
like
women.
a Jessica Lange thing.
Yeah.
Like let me see how ugly I can make myself.
Because I was watching her in Benny and June this weekend,
Yeah,
too.
yeah, with the schnot running out of
But
her
then I
mouth.
also saw her in that movie with all the women, the Western.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bad
yeah.
Girl.
Hey, how is anybody naked in that?
Well, just Drew Barrymore walks around in a T-shirt and no bra through the whole movie.
Hey, Christian, you ever get her?
Who? Which
Drew
one?
Barrymore.
No.
You got close, though. That was a
Long pause.
What'd you get to third base? What?
Christy Turlington.
Oh, is that who he had?
That's who it was.
Oh, my God. What's it like when Christy Turlington gets naked in front of you for the first time? Are you out of your friggin' mind? Or are you saying, hey, I'm Christian Slater. Why should I be out of my mind?
I was drugged and kidnapped at the time.
Christy Turlington, how'd you meet her?
I have no recollection.
He was at one of those fashion shows.
Do you go to those fashion show things?
Once.
Who else did he have?
Winona Ryder.
Who's with her now?
Skinny little waist, but
David
big breasts.
Turner.
You think those are breast implants, Christian?
I don't know. No, they're not, actually.
Really? You
No.
do know. What's it like? What's it like, man? What's it like when these girls take their clothes off? Can you hold out a long time?
Models.
Yeah, it's not a problem.
How do you hold out?
You just do.
What do you think of garbage or something?
Oh.
What are you doing? You're in bed with Christy Turlington, man. I don't care how, what your opinion is of yourself. You got to be sitting there going, oh, my God. I mean, look at this. This is perfection. I would just, I don't know. I would.
The best thing to do is just to be with a real woman. Now, Nina is a real woman.
No, Nina's not the final resting stop for you, my
Nina
friend.
is the greatest creature walking the face of the earth.
Is she there now?
No,
What are you doing up this time in the morning?
I'm working.
At 3 in the morning?
It's not 3 in the
No,
morning.
he's up in Ossining.
Oh,
For me, it's 10 of 7.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, you're
Yeah.
shooting in Ossining?
They're on location in New York.
Oh, he did say he was near Sing Sing.
He also did that movie where he plays a disc jockey. Remember?
Yeah, I saw that
yeah, I
one.
like
Yeah,
that movie.
yeah, that was good.
Pump Up the Volume. And that girl had a great body. She was naked and
Samantha Mathis.
he was all over her in that movie. I don't know if he got her in real life.
What a
She was
great one.
wonderful. Wonderful girl.
So tell me about Christy Turlington. That one appeals to me. Forget about Nina for a second.
I can't forget about Nina.
What do? You travel with Nina? I mean, do you bring her places?
She comes and visits.
What does she do for a living?
She writes and produces.
Super. So she's basically doing nothing. She just hangs around with you.
No, she produces music videos.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like which one?
She produced one for a friend of ours, a guy by the name of Robbie Rosa. Do you know him?
No.
Great performer. And the video turned out beautifully. And she's a very sexy woman. I don't know if you've ever seen a picture of her.
No.
Adorable.
Who are your friends?
Who are my friends?
Yeah. Who are you friends with? Nicolas Cage?
Oh, I love Nicolas Cage.
What do you hang out with him?
Do I hang out with him?
Yeah.
I'm actually more friendly, I guess, with Robert Downey Jr.
Really?
Great guy. Oh, wait, hang on one second. You gotta get into hair and makeup.
Oh, he's got to go.
Oh, I got to get into hair and makeup.
Hair and makeup.
Hey, why don't you stop by sometime? Bring that girlfriend in with you so I can check her out.
Okay.
Yeah, really, seriously, come in sometime.
One of these days.
And then come on in.
Okay. I shall.
All right, it was good to talk to you.
Good to talk to you, too.
All right, thanks for calling in.
All right, man.
Bye-bye. That's
Bye.
Christian Slater. He's a cool dude.
A date which will live in infamy.
Breaking ground.
We are proud to announce a new television project.
Breaking rules.
Busy day yesterday was fined by the FCC.
Breaking wind. This date in Howard history. December 12th.
You know, Sal reminded me yesterday that there are so many holiday songs we have. He said, what if we did all of our weird holiday songs special, like an hour? But I said, well, maybe I'll play some today. There's a new one from Dan, the song parody man. Riley Martin decked the halls.
Hello, my name is Riley Martin. Okwatanjin Wan Kwaonsa Laji Wan. Of course, what I'm talking about is Europe, Malarkey. Okwatanjin Wan Kwaonsa Laji Wan. I've seen the hallucination, delusional vibration. Oni Sail Wan. None.
That can't be easy to put together.
No, he spends hours.
Yeah. I hope it's worth it. I hope somebody appreciates it.
When does he have time to do this? Doesn't he have a job?
No, this is his job, I think. Like, I don't know what he does. He moved to Vegas, I know that.
I know.
But I don't know what he's doing.
Where was he when those shootings went down?
I don't know.
He's working for that guy, Jeff Beecher, and he's doing, like, all the music for his live shows.
Oh, Beecher's Madhouse.
Yeah, and I guess, you know...
What music?
Well, he does those live, like, they're almost like mini burlesque shows, and they have music.
Oh, so then they need music. Okay,
Right.
I thought he just did comedy.
Here's another new one, Little Drummer Boy for the holidays.
I know the extraterrestrial Okwatanjin Wan. The female, her name is Oni Sail Wan. These beings I have come to learn are called Biavians. The Biavians have a saying, Kwa Amsa Lajuwa, Kwa Amsa Lajuwa, Kwa Amsa Lajuwa.
Oh, that's great.
That's good, right?
Oh, that's great. And it erases Josh Groban from my mind.
Right.
Thank you.
Have we played Jingle Bell Cock yet for Robin?
No,
That one
I
for
don't
the
know.
holidays?
We did.
We did?
Robin, please suck on my cock. Tickle my balls, I'll spray paint your wall. Handle my taint, then I'll play with your coon. I just hope I don't come too soon. Robin, please suck on my cock. I'll give your throat a sticky warm coat. Open your mouth up and go down on me. Lick me where I pee. Drink my white slap.
Wow.
Man.
I don't remember that one. Who did that one?
Detailed.
That's very, very, very detailed. You're right. Dan did that one? Boy, he loves Robin. He does a lot of Robin stuff.
I'm glad I get to keep him occupied.
And we got so, I mean, this is like...
Well, his teeth are very frightful. His breath is not delightful. He walks like a chimpanzee. Baba booey, baba booey, baba booey.
That's a good one. A lot of holiday music.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas just for...
That's the Bowie, that's the Whack Pack one.
Yes.
Beetlejuice, Elephant Boy, and who else is in that?
Who's the woman?
It's not Nicole Bass.
Probably. Wendy DeVito.
You think it is?
Yeah.
Oh, I would think. They don't say.
Where the train comes and children listen to
Crackhead Bob. Yeah, Crackhead Bob's in there.
Yeah, the Whack Pack Carolers.
Yeah. Whack Pack Carolers, that's their name. I should have mentioned that. Yeah, there's a bunch. And there's a...
Release Robin's bra.
That's a good one.
That's clearly the
Release
winner.
Robin's bra. Release Robin's bra so I can see those brown tatas.
That's a good one.
Third days of Christmas.
On the first day of Christmas, my true love sent to me.
Da, 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 da.
On the second day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 2 turtle doves.
Da, 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 da.
On the third day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 3 fences, 2 turtle doves.
Da, 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 da.
On the fourth day of Christmas, my true love gave me 4 corn boats, 3 fences, 2 turtle doves.
And da, 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 da.
You live for that.
On the 5th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me.
There's a great, Mark Harris has a great version of Deck the Halls on that page as well.
Yeah, there's a bunch of these that are really good. Mozzarella Balls is my favorite.
Oh, yeah.
That's my favorite Christmas song ever done. You wrote that, right?
Yeah, I wrote, and it was a great time for me because I just started working there, and I got to do my first song parody with Artie and call his mom up.
But I mean, mozzarella for my Artie is the greatest line ever.
Yeah.
It really is. I mean, you can't argue with that as being the best.
Mozzarella balls. I eat them like Tic Tacs and swallow them all. Brush all and scuttle with buffalo wings. Jack Daniels and Vicodin.
Mozzarella for my hearty. With fresh Monty Gordon and calamari. Super dip fresh and broccoli raw. He's like a slob.
And some fresh biscuit.
I love that fresh biscuit.
And cannolis.
Is that biscuits?
That
was fucked up.
And I'll drink until I fall. Mama and me.
Me and Artie.
We love mozzarella balls. Yeah! Fire!
That's nice.
Oh, I love that.
That was great. That was from that whole Christmas special.
That Christmas special, when you and Beth sang together, that was great.
What did we sing on that one? Is that in there?
No.
Why'd you put that in the Christmas page?
There's some things that Scott has from this Christmas special that are not in there.
Well, get him in there.
Okay, I'll get him in.
Where is that?
I don't know. Let me go look for it.
All right.
On Gary, page 1, if you're still in the Christmas mood, Sal went out to the tree at Rockefeller Center yesterday.
Yeah.
And he asked a bunch of people how he felt about, the Jews wanting to get the tree taken down.
Oh, that's funny.
Boy, there's a lot of Midwesterners that don't like Jews.
No shit. Well, you made up some scenario?
I made up a scenario, yeah. I brainstormed with the guys, and I wanted to go to the tree, and we came up with the idea that the Jews are protesting to have the tree removed.
Oh, great. Where is it?
It's on GP1 in white.
Okay. We got to hear this. And these are all tourists from out of town.
Yeah.
They hate the Jews anyway, probably.
One guy goes, where are they protesting? I don't see them. And his wife, I wasn't on tape, his wife behind me goes, they're very sneaky.
Oh, it's a sneaky protest.
I was like, why didn't I get that? Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Sneaky Jews.
They're very sneaky.
One guy goes, I read the papers every day. I don't know anything about this. I go, it just came out.
Just came out in our writers' meeting.
Right, exactly.
How do you feel about the Jewish people protesting to have the tree removed?
Well, I have to look at a menorah every day, so I don't see any reason why they can't look at a tree every day.
I have to look at a menorah.
Well, this is New York's tree. They shouldn't do anything about it. Maybe they should go back to their own country. And like New York, New York, we're
You're trying to get a country.
What country would that be?
Jewville.
Juland.
That's great, Nick.
a big family, and they don't like that own country.
Okay. Absolutely.
Well, this is New York's tree. They shouldn't do anything about it. Maybe they should go back to their own country. And like New York, New York, we're like a big family, and they don't like that. They don't like to be together with other people, only themselves.
No, the tree stays. And so does Christ Day at Christmas. They come over here because of our freedoms, and they're trying to take our freedoms away.
What do you think their agenda is?
I don't think they have enough to do. They're looking to make trouble.
Oh, I think some of these people have they have mental health issues. I think some of them they're illogical, and I think it's a psychological disorder that they have. They have a lot of free time.
Wow.
So, what if this joke was the spark that started the second Holocaust?
Jews have a lot of free time.
And they're illogical.
They're not only illogical,
and
but
mentally ill.
And they like to stay among themselves. They don't want to assimilate into
That's
the country.
right. New York is one big family, and they don't like that.
And they want to take away our freedom.
Some family.
Boy, some things never change.
It's a fucking tree with balls on it.
It's like Poland back in World War II. Warsaw.
That you could see how easy it would be to start on.
Well, this is like a Twilight Zone episode. You just put Sal out there and see what you start.
You should go do that every morning.
I will.
Go out there every day and interview more tourists about the Jews.
I will.
It's the greatest tape ever.
I have to look at a menorah.
I asked that question. They all said hell no.
I like it. I want to hear it again.
How do you feel about the Jewish people protesting to have the tree removed?
Well, I have to look at a menorah every day. So
Look at that fucking menorah.
What a sacrifice.
I see those damn candles.
Well, I don't see any reason why they can't look at a tree every day. Absolutely.
Well, this is New York's tree. They shouldn't do anything about it. Maybe they should go back to their own country. And like New York, New York, we're like a big family, you know. And they don't like that. They don't like to be together with other people, only themselves.
No, the tree stays. And so does
Fuck the Jews.
The tree stays.
The tree stays.
And
Fuck
so does Christ Day, Christmas.
I told them I'll rip the yarmulke off their fucking head.
Back in the ovens, the tree stays.
Come on, get on the train.
Use that tree to push him in.
I mean, it really is. You really can see how easy you can fucking start shit.
You don't even, you know how they go like, Hitler was such a great orator, he got the whole country to go along with him.
It didn't take much.
He didn't have to be such a great orator.
It didn't take much.
Who knows if he was that great? Guy had a goofy little mustache and people still were behind him on the Jew thing.
I think people were just, they thought he was a psycho.
Christ Day at Christmas. They come over here because of our freedoms, and they're trying to take our freedoms away.
Like she didn't come over here.
Right.
They
come over here. They come over here.
She's a Native American, apparently.
Yeah, she was born in this country.
It's like cockroaches. They come over here.
What do you think their agenda is?
I don't think they have enough to do. They're looking to make trouble.
Oh, I think some of these people have they have mental health issues.
Right.
I think some of them. They're.
That's true. I grew up with a lot of Jews.
And they all have mental health issues?
A lot of them did, actually. Some of them were sedated.
Illogical, and
look at what they're living through.
I think it's a psychological disorder that they have. They have a lot of free time.
Yeah, I have a cousin who took a cool way out. He's like super Catholic now.
Really?
Really?
Now he converted. He married a Catholic girl, and like he's super Christian, like more Christian than anybody you know.
Like he does the Stations of the Cross and goes to Mass every day.
Yeah, and only will go to certain churches who are, pure.
Do the pure Latin.
Yeah. I mean, he's...
Catholics, and they're such like, I'm Catholic, but so many of them are such hypocrites. Like my dad was a womanizer and a crazy dude, but if we passed the church, if we didn't all do the name of the cross in the car, he'd slap the shit out of us.
But let's say you're on the way to his girlfriend's house with her.
Right, exactly. He would take me in the car with a girl, goes, don't tell mommy this girl's in the car, kiss her and throw her out. Then we pass the church and we have to do the name of the cross together. And if I didn't, he'd smack me.
Yeah.
Well,
Kicked him in the balls.
That's the classic story of that happened to me is the bookie threatening to kill me and my friend and our family, and he had the ashes on his head.
Great. He had ashes on his head for Ash Wednesday.
He just came back from church. One of those enormous crosses that was like got in your space, like a huge, I'll fucking kill you, I'll kill your mother.
That's the best. Let me see if there's any other. What other Christmas songs?
The Bleeding Deacon sent in a few.
No, you just mentioned one before.
Mark Harris did Deck the Halls.
Yes,
which I think it tops his Gay Papa for the holidays.
Let me see. Mark Harris, Deck the Halls. That's a tough one to find. Oh, here it is.
Should have been called Dick and Balls.
Deck the hall with boughs of holly, la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, la 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 la. Don we.
What happened to that guy?
I don't think he's so happy anymore.
He choked on a dick and died.
I think he's become like a sad gay person. He used to be so up.
This is great for Christmas morning.
Just see those chompers moving like a fat cow chewing on grass. He's Howard Stern, producer, that big fat loser jackass. He's got a big fat belly and breath that's smelly and funky. Frank cold like a freaking dummy, he's a horse-toothed funny monkey.
Wow. What about Daniel Carver's White Christmas?
Wonderful.
Imagine you wake up to that.
We should play that around the tree.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. No sticks or niggers or Jews. Oh yeah. There'll be crosses gliding the skies up tonight.
What?
Crosses.
And everyone in America will be white.
Why? Why does he say why?
Because he loves white.
No, but it's like, why does he why?
I don't know why.
David Letterman got involved in the tradition in White, talking about Jay Leno for the holidays, singing.
Yeah. Leno, the big chin douchebag, has a crappy late night show. And if you ever saw it, you would also say it blows. Howard and me and Conan laugh at him and call him gay. Even a goddamn moron would call his car collection lame.
All right. A lot of good ones. Welcome to Christmas Morning on Sirius Satellite Radio.
You know there's Robin and Jackie and Scott the engineer, Howard the king and his friend Ralph that queer, and last but not least, the producer with big smelly teeth, Gary the horse-toothed jackass had big smelly teeth. And if you ever saw them, you would want to soak them in bleach. All of the other monkeys said his breath smelled like ass. Even his child molester, the ice cream man, he wore a gas mask.
Thank God for Gary. I wouldn't have a job.
Yeah, you're busy.
He was your inspiration.
He's put my kids through college with those chompers.
No, but that was a long time ago, right?
That was in 96, 12 years now.
Smelly teeth, smelly teeth, smelly teeth.
A lot of the special would be you. Oh, here's a great classic. You know, you wake up Christmas morning and this is on.
All I want for Christmas is my 11 front teeth. 11 front teeth. My 11 front teeth. All I want for Christmas is my 11 front teeth. Trying to wish you a retarded Christmas.
These are all good.
Brad's big balls hanging in his underwear. When they're in my face, I'll take a taste and spit out the pubic hair. Brad's big balls, smack.
Who can forget?
I'm dreaming of a white penis, just like the ones I used to blow.
Got that one.
Blow.
You got it.
Artie the cuddly muffin.
Got that one.
Works on the Howard Stern show. He has a big round belly that feels like pizza dough.
Got a lot of them. You'd wake up and listen to that better than just traditional Christmas songs, right? I would.
Well, I don't know if you've got kids. Maybe you ought to think
Why?
about
You think kids can hear a song about white penis? Just like the ones I used to blow?
I mean, penis is a technical term.
Yeah. They might
I
as
don't
well
know if you necessarily want to explain that on Christmas
They
Day.
might as well learn from us. Better than their parents.
A date which will live in infamy.
Breaking ground.
We are proud to announce a new television project.
Breaking rules.
Busy day yesterday was fined by the FCC.
Breaking wind. This date in Howard history. December 12th.
Why don't we get Stuttering John in here? But we were just talking about our favorite Stuttering John moments.
Yeah.
What was the one you were saying? That was pretty funny.
John asked Liz Smith, why are you such a big fat pig?
Well, it was funny because...
I thought that was cruel.
No, it was funny because what happened, the way that came about was, we never wrote that question for John. Dice was in here, Andrew Dice Clay. And we were in a commercial break, and John comes in, he's like, oh, what should I ask, what should I ask Liz Smith?
Mm-hmm.
So Dice goes, hey, why don't you ask her how come she's such a big fat pig? So
now that's funny.
So John writes it down and goes out and says, how come you're such a big fat pig?
Because I remember that interview. Liz was being very nice, and she was very hurt
Yeah.
when he said that.
Although my other favorite question was, of the 1 billion hamburgers served by McDonald's, how many are you responsible for?
What was the other one we were talking about, your favorite Stuttering John moment? We were just talking about 2 seconds ago, beside the Liz Smith.
I don't remember.
I don't know.
We're talking about how somebody else asked somebody why they're such a fat pig.
No, it wasn't that. Jackie or somebody brought it up.
What were we just talking about?
Man, you guys are like... You guys are...
I remembered my...
No, you didn't. Not really.
Yes, I did.
You didn't tell it good. You were like...
I didn't tell it at all. You told it.
Yeah, because you screwed it up. You're not a good storyteller. What'd you do, Charlton Heston?
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, Charlton Heston.
Yeah.
Heston, Heston, And it was very weird because I met him the night before, and I was like, "Hey, how you
Where
doing?"
did you meet him?
At that show Last Call, and I was like, "Hey," because he was on the same show as me.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Hey," I was like, "Hey, man, how you doing?" And he's like, "I'm like, hey, I'm a big fan of yours," and he goes, "Oh, thank you."
He had no idea who you were.
No, and then the next day I got to wear the fake mustache and go get him, you know. And I haven't seen a guy so pissed since like Ted Williams.
Really?
Yeah.
I knew he had no sense of humor, Charlton Heston. He can't lighten up for 2 seconds. And the guy's he was never even a good actor. He was in Planet of the Apes.
He happened to be a lucky man.
Yeah. He played Moses, but anybody could do that.
Yeah, he got into some great films, you know, that had great directors, and it didn't really require great acting.
I could be Moses, because you could be that big beard and those funny shoes.
It was all special effects.
Yeah.
I will part the sea.
Behold.
Behold. You must go to the promised land. God told me I will go up on the mountain.
He was up there on the mountain. It was
Yeah.
Edward G. Robinson who stole the film.
Yeah, see? And who did Edward G. play?
He played the little guy who made the fatted calf.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a fatted calf, see? I don't see Moses, see? Where's Moses, see?
Much of a calf.
Yeah, and we're gonna make a fatted calf and play to that, see?
Who have you built this idol to?
Yeah, get up back on your mountain, Moses. What were we supposed to do, see? We were waiting and waiting for you, see? And then your God abandoned us, see? And we started playing to the fatted calf.
You prayed to the fatted calf?
Yeah, see? We're taking over, see?
Well, then I'm going to break my tablets.
I will smash these tablets.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, go ahead and try it.
No, see? Yeah, fatted calf. Yeah, where's your God? At least we have something we can see.
God spoketh to me and said, do not pray unto these idols.
Ah, shut up, yeah, see?
You guinea bastard.
Man, who you calling a guinea, Moses? I'm a Jew, just as much as you are. See? You know what's the matter? You say you never heard a Jew speak like this? Yeah, see?
You look so silly, man.
What?
In that sheet, you just expect him to have a cigar anyway.
Yeah,
He looked so wrong for that film.
Yeah. We're getting sick and tired of waiting for you up there on that mountain, see? You're getting all the fun, see? So I formed my own religion. It's called the Fatted Calf, see? And we pray to him, and he answers us, and we get good stuff, see? Now eat me.
And eat you I will. My God is better than yours. My God is the only God. And if you pray to this fatted calf, our God will abandon us.
Yeah, well, that's what you say, see?
Yeah, see?
Yeah, who knows what you were doing up on that mountain? You could have been jerking off, see?
What's that on your beard?
Why is your hair white?
Hey, what happened to you up on that mountain? What's the matter? God took your hair and put that squirrel on your head?
Don't bring up my toupee.
Yeah, well, it looks like God played a cruel trick on you. I got all my own hair. You got a squirrel.
Looks like a hairy tablet.
Yeah, why don't we pray to your wig? See? Yeah. Yeah, see, I'll pray to your wig, and then we'll be all right. Yeah. See?
My fatted calf has better hair.
We had cool hair questions for him, too, but I even crossed them off because I knew Charlton Heston would be a hard-on, you know, and he would just, like, not even, you know.
He wouldn't get the joke at all.
That's why the first question I thought was like nothing. I thought it would just go right by.
Yeah.
You only got one question?
Yeah, that's all it took.
Yeah, I'll read you the rest of the questions we had, but here he is, Charlton Heston and Stuttering John. Now, where were you? Outside where?
Outside NBC.
Okay. Here you go. Everybody ready?
All right.
Here we go.
Charlton Heston. Yeah.
Pharaoh, let my people go.
Charlton, can I ask you a question from WSK Radio? Charlton? From WSK Radio?
Go ahead.
No. Do you think...
What is she already? No.
Oh, yeah, because...
They're trying to save you all.
Go ahead.
This is the same place I got Chevy Chase, so now they're like...
Yeah, but here's the guy. I don't think anybody asks him questions anymore. They should be thrilled that he has someone asking him a question.
And you got to call him Charlton?
Well, all the autograph seekers that were around were very angry I was there because Charlton doesn't like to be photographed.
Yeah,
so
and what is
camera.
Charlton? What is that name? Charlton. Charlton. Yeah, Charlton, say.
Yeah, what kind of name is that?
At least my name's Edward.
Moses is a better name. Moses.
Charlton. Is that like Charles?
Do you call him Charlie, or you got to go with the whole Charlton?
I don't think there's another Charlton on the planet. That's going to be my prodigy ID now. Charlton. Who's Charlton?
I don't know, but...
Don't you feel stupid saying that? Charlton. Hey, Charlton. Charlton. Charlton.
But so all the autograph seekers are running to him because they know that Charlton doesn't want to be photographed, so they want to get the autographs before he just gets so pissed off he leaves.
All right,
You can't photograph.
No, he doesn't want to be photographed outside of the
Have you seen him? And that young man's hair, he's got 12-year-old hair.
And he walks like he's got a load in his pants.
Yeah, I know. I saw that on Saturday Night Live.
He's got like that spare toupee.
You know what else about him? He's got that thing happening.
He might have a load in his pants.
Where he almost looks like when he smiles, his whole face is going to retract.
Yeah.
And his teeth come out.
Well, I saw him on Saturday Night Live. Like he's like pigeon kneed or something.
Yeah.
He's got he's like this. He's like, like a duck.
What is that?
Like a duck.
I never noticed that.
If you saw it, Robin, you'd realize.
I have to see it. I saw it on Saturday Night Live.
Oh, man.
I didn't think anyone else
I noticed it.
would have noticed it.
Oh, yeah, it's very noticeable. He's like shaking his ass.
But I'm like, look at him. What happened to the guy who was on Planet of the Apes? You know,
turned into an ape.
It also seems like he's got one of those toupees that's allergic to his head.
Yeah.
Because the hair's always sticking out.
Yeah, it's sort of like says, I don't want to be on your head. I wasn't born a squirrel to be on your head.
Get a cap.
All right, let's hear this.
Ronald Reagan remembers.
Whoa. Here we go.
Walton, WSK Radio.
Go ahead.
No.
Do you think Ronald Reagan remembers who you are?
Beg your pardon, sir. Excuse me. Could you please?
Why?
He's not doing anything.
What's that?
That's outrageous.
Stop it.
What?
Check your ass.
Why? It's just a problem.
Get away! Who are you with? What did you do you're with? If you're going to scare us, we'll call the cops right now.
She just screamed at me like a witch. Are you kidding me?
I heard somebody else.
Take care, Charlton.
Who was that screaming?
What happened was...
I thought that was Jack.
Oh, no. Charlton grabbed the mic and rammed it down. So he held it like 3 feet down on the ground.
Yeah.
So that's why you hear old mufflers like, you're outrageous. And then he pushed me.
Really?
And then these two little like Siamese twin publicists came up to me and went, yeah! And started screaming at me.
Really?
That's what you hear. She goes, yeah! Like she had like an anxiety attack right in front of me.
Get away! Get away!
But she didn't even do that. She just went, yeah! Listen.
Yeah, I mean,
It's like unhuman. Sounds like the Omen.
I hear him. He's like, get away.
You're outrageous.
Well, yeah,
he actually pushed me out. I mean, like really.
Really?
Yeah.
Like you were in your rights to sock him back. You know. Imagine you beat up Charlton Heston like a 900-year-old man.
His face would have cracked.
Yeah.
Could you please?
Why?
He's not doing anything.
What's that?
That's outrageous.
Stop it.
What?
Check your ass.
Why? It's just a problem.
Get away!
Who is that?
What did you do you're with?
Wait a second. Wait, don't make a sound during it. That wasn't you at all, was it?
No, that's that woman on the tape.
See, now I think she screams at me and I do it back to her. Like,
Wait, all right, let me hear this.
That's outrageous, baby. Jesus, what?
Stop it.
What?
Check your ass.
Why? It's just a problem.
Get away! Who are you with?
Wait a second. Wait a second.
That was me.
John.
That was me.
Both times?
No, she went, get away! And then I went, yeah!
Oh.
but
You did the scream?
So who did the scream? You?
yeah, because she did it to me.
Oh.
And who did the second one? You?
Yeah, I think so.
Or was that Charlton?
That's all you?
Both of those are you?
I think so, because I think she screamed at me. But if you see it on camera, she goes, come at me and just like gets me in front of me and she goes, get away! You know, and then I just went, you know, yeah.
Let me see. What else? Listen to this one. During the chariot races in Ben-Hur, did any of those horses' duty ever fly up from the track and hit you in the head?
That's an outrageous question. Outrageous.
You are such a staunch Republican. Are you proud of the way that Newt Gingrich dumped his first wife? Then, like, I wanted to ask a hair question, but I didn't want to. I had to veil it. You know, I didn't want to just say, hey, what kind of squirrel are you wearing on your head? So I'd be like, why didn't Yul Brynner ever wear a toupee?
Oh. Very funny.
Yeah.
But that, he would get mad at. I couldn't believe he got mad at this question.
Do you think OJ is guilty? What do you think should be done about the black crime problem? Do you think this guy, then he was going to hold up a picture of Gary, escaped from the Planet of the Apes? Here's a good one. Can you urinate in front of another person?
Sort of out of left field.
If you made the movie Moses Visits the Planet of the Apes, would you play two parts?
You know what?
What?
I don't think you said one question that wouldn't have pissed them off.
I know.
I mean, jeez.
Did people curse on the set of the Ten Commandments?
Outrageous. But the whole time that you hear that muffle, was him holding the mic. You know, I mean, this was all like, it's an audible.
All right, so are you.
No, seriously. No. How long it is that it's muffled? That whole time he's holding my hand down, so I couldn't raise the mic.
Get away! Get away! Get away!
Hi.
Get away!
Hey, Mo!
Get away from there!
Why you?
Get out of here! Hey, Larry!
What's the matter with you?
Hey, Larry!
Hey, I just peed on my shoe.
Get away! Get away!
1985. 1989, 1997, 1999,
It was January 1975.
History is going to repeat itself.
One thing that brought these moments all together. The date. This date in Howard history. December 12th.
So many people have called me and said, how come you haven't played Casey's stand-up comedy tape all the way through?
Yes.
And I just...
What is the answer to that question?
I don't really have an answer. I don't think I want to hear it.
That's an answer.
Casey, get in here. So one of the things that Casey was trying to do is get a stand-up comedy career.
I think it's a possibility.
I don't know. He did get laughs.
Yeah.
I heard this tape, but
He just needs good material.
he ended up giving me the tape that he got laughs on.
Right.
No, it's the only tape I got.
Yeah, but you said you went out another time and nobody laughed.
And it was complete silence. I bombed big time.
And it was the same material.
Yeah,
as
it's the same exact thing I did. It was the same thing, and just nobody laughed.
Nobody laughed.
And it was the worst. So tell me what you think, man.
All right, let me hear this. This is Casey actually going out and trying to do stand-up.
What possessed him?
I don't know. He's trying to make some money. The guy's broke.
Yeah, but I mean, he didn't grow up thinking he wanted to be a stand-up comedian, did he?
You need a comedy name like Porky Chessman. Whatever.
No, this is, Robin, this is like, therapy.
All right, here we go.
It's a bunch of crap.
Welcome to the stage, Casey Armstrong.
A lot of people think I'm a homo. Come here, I'll kick your ass. Somebody told me you got evicted from your apartment. Is that true?
No, they were trying. They were trying, but I got.
So far, you've hidden from them?
Yeah, it turns out I didn't do as many appearances as I thought I was going to do and everything like that. So
you were a little short.
And I just didn't pay for a little while.
But now you're all caught up?
Nah, not really.
My advice.
Are you on the street?
No.
You know, I was doing my Christmas cards. I didn't know where to send the card.
Robin, that's so sweet of you. I got it yesterday.
It went to the right place.
You might want to hand it to him.
Howard, you know what happened? He was supposed to remember that money he was supposed to get that he thought he was getting, the $5,000.
Yeah.
That was going to wipe out all his bills, but now he didn't get that money.
I took out a loan from the bank to pay some rent.
Oh.
And this happened a while ago, and I still haven't. I got that. I haven't paid that, and I still owe them some money. So I'm not doing that well this Christmas.
dear.
So if you're expecting a present from me, you ain't getting it.
Right. Well, no one would blame you for that.
Keep gambling.
So you're still gambling?
Yeah.
Well, that's what's doing it.
No, it isn't. That's how I supplement my income.
He claims that he helps pay his rent. by
Yeah, if I didn't win anything at gambling, I wouldn't be able to pay my rent.
So gambling helps you.
Sometimes, other times it doesn't. I get pissed. You should. I get pissed.
You know what your problem is?
What?
Your rent's too high.
I know. It's true. It's true. But, I thought I was going to have a lot more work, but I didn't. So it looks like I'm going to move.
So if he gets the stand-up thing going,
then he could stay.
right. So let's listen to the work of Casey Armstrong.
All right. Let's get right to it. So priests are weird people. This guy chose a career in which day after day he's got to get up in front of a bunch of people and put on a show. He gets up there and says, "This is the body of Christ. Take of it and eat it." And I don't know about you, but I'm thinking, Jesus was nailed to a cross, and now this sick wants me to eat the poor guy? I mean, hasn't he suffered enough? First he gets tacked up on 2 slabs of wood like a decoration, and now years later people are feasting on him every Sunday. Cut the guy a break.
It's horrible. It is awful.
All right, well, I'm getting it.
Why are you screaming? Aren't they in the same room?
I think it's his persona.
That's the way I speak when I get excited.
Yeah,
I raise my voice when I get
He's
excited.
like Kinnison used to scream sometimes.
He's upset he was a victim.
But Kinnison didn't scream the whole time.
Well, Casey's going a step further than Kinnison. He's going to scream the whole
All
time.
the time.
He's going to scream at you. He'll scare you into laughing at him.
Jesus. And then it gets more bizarre. Then he holds this big goblet over his head like he won the Stanley Cup. And he's telling you that inside the goblet is Jesus' blood and that we should drink it. And this is only acceptable in church? What would happen if you went out on the street and you saw some guy holding a cup and he's telling you that in the cup is dead human blood and he's inviting you to drink it?
I'm already leaving the club. I'm walking out on you.
Oh, come on. It gets better. You know what? I hate listening to it. I'm not.
Is this like amateur night or something?
Yeah, this is not good.
Oh. So you might be better than all the other amateurs.
Well, I don't know. But, let me know where I'm going. Check it out.
These are very unusual observations, by the way.
Well, check it. Come on.
Well, I guess if you're from New York, it's probably a non-story. But anywhere else, it might raise an eyebrow or two. Drink his blood. I mean, could that be more insulting? I mean, I can see sadistically doing it to someone that you hate, but to a guy that died for our sins? What's next to humiliate this guy? This is Jesus' diary. Read of it and giggle. All right, this is Jesus' dirty underwear. Look at the skid marks and point.
What's he talking about? What are you up to?
Did you write this yourself?
Yeah, it's like stuff
Stream
from the
of
church.
consciousness.
No, it's
church humor.
observations in the church. I went to a wedding one time.
All right.
Come on.
Oh, man. And to be honest with you, Jesus tastes like shit. You know, if you want people to enjoy church, you better get some better grub in there. You know, how can you again have some of those nuns throw some breadcrumbs on that so we can all enjoy some tasty Jesus cutlets? All right, you got a lot of black people in your church? Deep fry his ass so we can get some Jesus and biscuits up in this mother.
They're laughing at him. Sounds frantic to me.
You know, these are people desperate for entertainment.
I
Where
guess.
were you, at a mental institution?
Yeah, do you perform at mental hospitals?
You're not getting a chuckle at all, are you?
No. I don't get it. So we want to deep fry Jesus at black churches?
Yeah.
So that
because they give away those little things, the like little circles.
Wafers.
Yeah.
You're not very funny, are you? I always thought you were a funny guy.
Yeah. Well, hey.
You never thought
We all make mistakes.
I hired him because I thought he was funny.
Oh. I still believe that he had somebody else. He was stealing somebody else's material.
And I still believe that you should shut up.
See, now that's fun.
You know, it's like we should do something nice to Jesus on Sunday. You know, how come the priest can't hold up like a big cucumber and say, "This is the of Christ," and everyone would come up and blow the thing out of respect? You know, why can't we do that? Jeez, but it's a tradition. You got to buy into it. You know, you may not agree with it, but you got to buy into it. It's kind of like another stupid tradition is the birthday party. And, you know, I just had a birthday. I hate birthdays. You know, the idea of kissing someone's ass once a year, fine. Okay, everyone needs a good ball waxing every once in a while. But if you think about it, we think we're special simply because we were born. You know, we didn't do anything. We just slid out our mother's Great accomplishment. Here I am, throw me a party. You know, it's just like we're asking right out of the box. Pardon the pun. You know, there's lots of that falls out of our mother's and there's no celebration and there's no party. Think about how silly you would feel if you bought like a gift certificate at Jiffy Lube for a tampon.
All right, I've had enough. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I've had enough too. I listen to this stuff and it's just like I hate it.
Yeah, you should. It's horrible.
You didn't listen to it before you went out and told it to people?
You know what? But I got a new act.
Yeah, he does. He has a new act.
Now I got a new act.
Yeah, we wrote him an act.
Oh, you did?
Do your act.
Let me see.
You want to do it?
Let me see if I get a little bit. But you know, I got a setup. I got to talk about myself first.
So I said to Casey, if you want to...
You're putting him in comedy school?
Well, yeah, we said... Why don't you talk about the fact that everyone calls you a homo because you're good looking? Why don't you talk about the fact that you can't get it up sometimes? Why don't you talk about the fact that you can't... That you wet your bed.
Yeah, these are funny things.
You have gambling problems.
Yeah, that you can't pay your rent, but you're gambling. You talk about real stuff.
Yeah, I think that's where I went wrong. I think you're right. Let me read.
You don't care about Jesus.
Yeah, I really
birthdays.
don't.
Who cares about birthdays?
He went to one wedding. He wrote a whole routine on.
Yeah, I try to be like Jerry
Seinfeld. I say, I have a gambling problem.
Yeah. That's so. Here, let me.
I'm here because I have a gambling problem and I can't even pay my rent, and I am hoping like hell that you people think I'm funny.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I think I took a wrong turn. Isn't this Gamblers Anonymous?
Mm-hmm. So I started trying stand-up comedy, and I did some horrible Jesus material. And the fact of the matter is I'm in complete denial because I think I'm a homo, and I pee in my bed. And I want to talk to you people about it because I have a compulsion to share with strangers.
That's right. I need to talk.
And then I'm interested.
That's nice. That's nice.
Don't even try to be funny.
Right.
Be interesting.
So I'm going to read my intro. Tell me what you think, all right?
Go ahead.
So, all right. You know, this isn't all hashed out yet. This is written down.
Who wrote this? Jackie and Fred, or you wrote it?
Well, they helped me.
All right, good.
You work together, okay.
Oh, boy.
So, I don't know what you've heard, but my name is Casey Armstrong. I have a lot of problems. Ever since I stopped playing football, I don't really know what to do with myself. For instance, I'm 25 years old, and I keep wetting my bed.
Right. See, that's good.
I try to have sex with women, but I have trouble getting aroused.
Good.
This leads everyone to believe that I'm gay. I put together a top 10 list of girls that I'd like to nail, if I could, and at the top were 3 girls under the age of 17, so I think I might be a podiatrist. I hate women.
Is that a joke, or you meant pedophile?
Pedophile, right.
You know what? I changed that and wrote that in. I knew damn well he had no idea what I was talking about.
A podiatrist.
It's funny, but he doesn't know why. That was funny, right?
Yeah, but he can't sell it because he doesn't know.
He believes it.
All right, so listen.
Oh my God.
I hate women.
This is a foot doctor.
I know. All right, whatever.
You know, no.
So I hate women, and I find myself yelling at them every chance I can. And besides the huge gambling problem, the panic attacks, the violence, I can honestly say that I hate myself, and I hate where I am in life.
Okay.
And you know what else I hate?
What? What do you hate?
When the Girl Scouts come to sell me cookies and I'm out of duct tape. I hate that.
What?
When the Girl Scouts come to my house to sell me cookies and I'm out of duct tape.
Oh.
I hate that.
All right.
Funny joke, but slow down.
Slow down. Relax.
I don't know. He did this in his other act, too. He talks too fast.
Yes.
All right.
Do you know how to talk to people?
No. You know what I hate?
What do you hate?
When I go to Little League games and they don't let me hit the ball off the tee with my penis. I hate that.
That's funny.
Yes, if you go slow enough so we can understand.
You know what I hate?
What do you hate?
When Christmas carolers come to my house and I can't force out a number 2 to throw at them. I hate that.
Carolers.
You know what I think about?
You could take funny material and make it not
I know.
fun.
What do you think about?
If I kill my girlfriend while I'm blasting my favorite Typo Negative song and I can't hear her screaming, does she really make a sound? I think about that.
That's bad.
You got to edit.
You know what I think about? What?
Nothing. Yeah, you don't think.
If I strangle and kill a kid with terminal cancer, is it really a crime?
All right.
I think about that sometimes.
It's getting better.
You know what I hate?
What?
When my favorite team wins the big game and they won't let me in the shower to congratulate them. I hate that.
All right. I I don't know. He was funnier before with this.
You know what I wonder?
What?
I wonder.
If I have a son, can I sign a parental consent form that would let him give me oral? I think about that.
I've had enough.
Wow.
You're horrible. This is a horrible.
Oh, hey, check this one out.
It's over.
Hey, Howard, you know what I hate?
What?
When I kick someone in the face and I get blood on my new Nikes. I hate that.
All right. I hate Casey and his riders.
Oh, great. I got confetti.
Yeah, Dan, hi. You're on the air.
Hey, Howard, you know what I hate?
What?
When you submit your audience to this gay bastard's rhetoric.
Shut up.
You got a point there, don't you?
Come on, we didn't pay. I want my money back for turning the radio on listening to this stupid ass.
I know, you're right. Casey, you're horrible. You really are. Yes, Dave.
Maybe I was wrong. He can't understand.
No, he can't. Dave?
Casey, please quit your day job.
No, that's good. That's a real good joke right there. It's funny. You made me laugh.
Actually, podiatry school is more where you belong.
Podiatry.
All right, podiatry. I'll kick you in the ass. Shut up.
All right. Well, Casey, it hasn't worked out well, has it? You're on the air. Go ahead.
With all due respect, why don't you fire KC and hire Sal the stockbroker? He seems to be putting a lot more effort. He's a lot funnier and creative.
You know, you got a point
You
there.
sound retarded, so shut up.
That's your best comeback? Come on.
Well, no, listen to yourself. Shut up. Listen to yourself.
You're a writer for the Stern Show. Don't you have a better rank out than that? That's pathetic.
Okay, all right, whatever, pal. Go back to the gay boy. Leave me alone.
All right, thank you.
Ciao.
Yeah.
Ciao.
No, I don't think stand-up comedy's for you.
No, I don't think so. Life is one disappointment after another.
You're right. I think you're learning
this is just another step downward into my downward spiral of hell.
Hey.
What happened to him going to try out for football?
Yeah, I thought you were going to try out for football.
I got to get a football.
Ironically, they laughed at him when he did that.
I thought you were saying that maybe professional football was what you were supposed to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a shot.
You are? When are you going to go for tryouts?
Well, of course, can't go in the middle of the season.
Right.
I thought you were going out for that XFL.
No, see what? You know what I found out? They didn't even have tryouts. They what they did was they have all the people.
Who, XFL?
Yeah,
they have the teammates.
Yeah,
already?
they had all the teams. You know what they did? They went on coach's recommendation and highlight tapes.
Right.
They didn't have like a combine or anything like that.
Well, I'm sure that they're going to try guys out.
Yeah, I'm sure they will.
Get a hold of them. Tell them you're a Stern Show person.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Why not?
I won't do that.
All right, don't use anything to try to...
No, I'm not going to use this show to do that, because then it's...
Go try out. I'll videotape it.
Yeah, right. So I can fail again, and then,
And then we can broadcast it.
Right, exactly.
At least you'd be doing something for us.
Yo, look, listen to this, man. So I try something and I fail. It's better than I tried than to not even try at all.
Yeah.
Casey's defense, he does stick to some things. He still gambles.
Right. He'll stay with that.
Jackie, eat my ass and just shut up, all right? So I'm not in the mood for any of it now.
And you would probably like him to do that.
I don't want to do. I don't.
You're upset.
I don't want to hear. Yeah.
Now he's pissed at us.
Don't be pissed at me, man.
No, what? Hey.
So use the anger. That's good.
Right.
Use the anger.
I mean, his leg is going a mile a minute there. He's all pent up with rage.
When is the last time you peed your bed? Have you peed it since you peed it the second time?
No, it was just, the second time was the last time. Yeah.
All right. That was what, 2 weeks ago?
It was a couple weeks ago. Yeah.
He says he was laying in bed and he was dreaming that he was peeing.
Yeah, I got tricked.
And then he was peeing.
I got tricked.
His mind tricked him. Yeah.
Yeah, how that happens when you're 4 years old.
I was in the shower. No, I was in the shower, and that's where I go. And then I woke up and I was like, hey, I'm not in the shower anymore.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
I got tricked. My mind wanted me to do it.
See, that's what you ought to talk about in your stand-up.
I'm not doing stand-up anymore.
Well, you can't. Oh, never mind. Never mind.
I'm just gonna exist. I'm gonna take my little personal victories. If I win on a horse one day,
did you go to your shrink and tell him you peed the bed?
Yeah,
again?
he says I'm very bright.
Yeah, he said you told him you peed the bed, and he said you're bright.
No. He says he thinks I'm very smart,
even though you get tricked into peeing in the bed.
Yeah, he says that doesn't have anything to do with it.
Why does he think you're peeing in the bed? Seriously, did he tell you?
No, we didn't really talk about that. I think we had more important things, worse things that you don't even know about.
So he isn't concerned that you peed the bed?
No, because that was on the bottom of the list.
Really?
Yeah,
but you told him.
Screwy, man.
You walk in and you said, "Listen, I had a terrible thing happen. I peed in my bed."
Yeah, I said, "Pal, I'm not even fixed yet. I've been here for like 6 or 7 weeks now. I'm
hardly fixed.
Hardly fixed. He only goes one time a week. What could be worse than peeing in your bed?
One other thing.
Being a homo?
Number 2.
Oh, number 2.
Yeah, I did that.
You number 2 in your bed? No, you didn't.
No, not in my bed. Not in my bed.
In your pants?
Yeah.
When?
Oh.
When did you do that?
Today.
Just now.
Oh, really? When did you do that?
This was a while ago. This is a couple months ago.
How did this happen?
I was driving in my car, and I like to pass gas.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I think I was drinking the night before, so I had one of those beer farts, you know.
Oh.
So I try and rip it. And then it wasn't gas, and this was like a considerable amount.
Wow!
And I had to drive an hour and a half, soaking and serenading in this stuff.
Oh my God!
Serenading.
Serenading.
You hired him.
I was serenading him.
How do I hire you? What? What do you mean?
Maybe you were temporarily insane.
He got 800 on his SAT.
How did you guess that tryout?
Well, so thanks for giving me that.
Stuff.
I didn't know you got an 800.
I didn't do that good, but I needed it with 700.
Wow, hour and a half. Why didn't you stop at a restroom and clean up?
What was no, I couldn't do that because then I'd have to get out, and I was worried.
You know what
about
I would do? I just pull over the side of the road and take off my underwear at least.
In the car?
Yeah. Like, I mean, pull over.
Pull over to the
no, I'm on the Long Island Expressway. I'm going to pull over.
Oh.
Shit, throwing the car away.
Oh, the car stinks.
It stunk. And then when I got up, a little came down my leg.
What did your date say?
I wasn't with it. I was by myself.
And what did the car stink?
Yeah. Yeah. That was funny, man. I was laughing.
And what happened? Like when you got out of the car and walked into your apartment? Like did you
your mom's house?
Did you encounter people?
No. Thank God.
Were you going home to your mother?
Yeah, I was going back to.
Was your mom in the house?
No, nobody's home.
But do you walk real funny?
I was walking like real stiff legged. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I got so mad after I did it. I was like, God damn it! You know, because I after it happened, it's like I can't even fart anymore. You know? Man, I'm falling apart, dude.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a show. It's you people. I don't know.
Maybe it's us. Yeah, it must be us.
Did you tell that to your psychiatrist, Casey?
No.
Richard, you're on the air.
Hey, bring back Steve Grillo. He's like Einstein next to Casey and higher salary.
Okay.
He's carrying your lunch.
Let me take a break. You're right.
Yeah, you want lunch?
Casey's a homo.
Right.
Yeah, you're good.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Beetlejuice, what are you running for? President.
Howard's history.
I am honored to be the Libertarian candidate for governor.
In the present. This date in Howard history. December 12th.
Now, Maury is here. Maury, why don't you bring in Maury? Let's.
I would love to see what Maury looks like because we've listened to these phone calls of his over and over again and just love them. Never met the man.
Yeah. Let's see Maury.
Boy, this is a long build-up.
Oh, there he is. There's Maury. Maury, you want to stand or you want to sit? Like to sit, then sit down.
Hi there.
That's Maury. That's the famous Maury.
Good morning.
Hey, Maury. Now, Maury, you made 2 phony phone calls in the history of the show that got a lot of attention, that everybody loves. And you said after those 2 phone calls, that's it, you're retiring.
Well, I don't know if it's so much that I retired as, I'm a working guy. It's not my career to be a prank phone caller, and I felt like I did those for fun. I think that everyone really had a great time with it. I know that the show really always gave me a lot of great credit for it, and I've been just so appreciative of it over the years, just to be part of the show.
Let's play the first one I want to play is your famous Peter Jennings phone call. And how did this occur to you? Was it spur of the moment? All of a sudden, you must have heard, you must have turned on your TV and seen the O.J. chase.
Totally spur of the moment. It was during a very, very big Knick game. I'm not sure if it was a playoff game or a championship game.
It was Game 6, Knicks versus Houston.
The championship, the finals. Absolutely.
Yeah, and I remember you were pissed because you were watching the game. You were like, I don't want to watch O.J. and his car chase.
Basically. So, I said, we got to do something about this. This can't go unchecked.
How did you get through? Did you just call up and say, hey, I live next door. I can see I can see O.J.?
There was a little bit of build up to it. I called up ABC News. And I told them that I was a a producer from KTLA Los Angeles, the LA affiliate of ABC, and I said basically something like this. This is Mike Fox from KTLA Los Angeles, and I've got a live feed over right now. Hold on 1 second. 76, Cleveland, 1 second. Hey, listen, I got New York on the line. And then I kind of just jammed them up a little bit and got them really rattled, and I said, listen, I have a live feed. I have O.J. Simpson's neighbor in the news van right across the street from O.J.'s house. If you want it, you got to put it through, but you got 2 minutes. I actually hung up, called back, and said, you disconnected me, and I cursed them out. And then they just got so frazzled, they put me right on the air.
All right, let's listen and let's remember the genius that is Maury.
I'm going to ask everybody to be quiet for a moment. We have on the phone with us as well Robert Higgins, who lives in the neighborhood and is on the ground and can see inside the van. Mr. Higgins.
Yes, how are you?
Just about as tense as you are, sir.
Oh, my Lord, this is quite the tensest.
What can you see?
Oh, what I'm looking at right now is I'm looking at the van, and I see O.J. kind of slouching down, looking very, very upset. Now, looky here, he look very upset. I don't know what he gonna be doing.
Can you see him doing anything specific? Is he merely sitting there?
He is just sitting around, just looking like he'd be very nervous.
Can you hear anything, Mr. Higgins?
It's just too much commotion. I be in the back of a news van, so I can't really hear that good, but I can see it all. And I see O.J. Man, and he looks scared. And I would be scared because there's cops all deep in this.
Thank you, Mr. Higgins.
And Baba Booey to y'all.
The driveway of O.J. Simpson's home in Brentwood. Clearly an effort being made to have him come out of the vehicle. In the doorway of the house, his friend, Al Cowling.
Peter, by the way, just for the record, this is Al Michaels. That was a totally farcical call. Lest anybody think that was somebody who was truly across the street. That was not. He said something in code at the end that's indicative of the mentioning of the name of a certain radio talk show host.
Okay, thanks, Al.
So he was not there.
All right, we have them on every coast. Thank you very much. Not the first time nor the last time will have been had, but... That's it.
Wow. And the black person impression is so strong there.
Can you do a little of that for us right now?
Well, look at here. A lot of people say that that's a very obvious fake, but I believe that is very etymologically correct.
I like when you said tenses. That is cool.
It is quite tenses, of course.
Tenses, yes. And you're not only an impressionist, but a quick thinker.
I am very versatile in those areas.
And Maury, as long as we're celebrating your greatness and what you've done, your contribution to the show, which has never been forgotten, let's remind people of your Colin Ferguson prank call, your other call before you went into sort of a retirement.
That was my rookie effort.
This is your first effort.
Yes.
Colin Ferguson was a guy who went on the Long Island Railroad and started shooting people.
And I had no idea at the time, for the record, how bad the extent of the damage was. I would not have done it if I knew the gravity of the situation. They interrupted Jeopardy. We were keeping score at home.
Yes.
And listen, they set me off, man. What am I going to do?
Dexter, you were a passenger. May I talk to you for a moment? Are you there, Dexter?
Hello, I'm waiting for you.
Okay, Dexter, I'm here. Thank you for coming with us. Can you tell me what you saw? Where were you? Were you on the train?
Yes, I was on the train, and all of a sudden this man, him starts yelling, running around the train, starts shooting up all the people on the train. The most frightening thing I've ever seen in my life.
Well, tell me more about it. What did the other passengers do? What did you do?
Well, all of a sudden the man, when asking him, what you doing this for? And him saying, Baba Booey. Him saying, Baba Booey, Baba Booey, Baba Booey.
What did that mean, Baba Booey?
I don't know what it means. Baba Booey, Baba Booey, Baba Booey. It's the most scariest thing I've ever seen.
What were the other people around you doing? Were there many people around you? Or were you...
I don't know, man, but all them saying was Baba Booey.
Yeah. Would you, if called upon to do it, would you be able to identify the shooter?
No.
You would not be?
I got to go.
Okay.
Wow, the guy wouldn't even hang up on you.
Yeah, you had it with him. You were
got
set
a
up.
little too serious.
And that was WABC. You prank mostly WABC.
Yeah, they're the easiest to get through to.
Yeah, and your black seemed to be your specialty. The Jamaican,
yeah, because he went a little Caribbean on that.
That was good. Give me a little of that for old time.
Well, I live in Brooklyn, so it's very easy for me to do a little bit of a Jamaican accent.
Oh.
Very, very good, Maury. And so you used your Jamaican guy accent, and And there you were, and as many times as you said Baba Booey, the guy just didn't catch it.
I kept saying Baba. I kept saying Baba Booey, just like I kept saying, I think I've been through 15 Baba Booies at this point. When are they going to hang up on me? That was
I'll
great.
tell you what's funny for me. I forget exactly where I was, but I'm walking on the street, and some guy says to me, there was a shooting, and it had something to do with Gary. And I went, what? The guy goes, I don't know, with Baba Booey, and the guy who did the shooting was screaming Baba Booey. I went, oh my God, no. Like, whoever heard that didn't know it was a goof. And they were reporting to me that the guy who did this horrible crime, this murder, was somehow connected with our show because he was screaming Baba Booey. And I said, oh, no.
That almost became fact.
Yeah, that's all you needed was a guy to go loony and become what you need to be associated with. And I remember that the news actually even picked up the story that Baba Booey was responsible for the shooting, and they even came down to the studio the next day to interview you about how did Howard Stern feel about being responsible for the LIRR tragedy.
I said, you know, man.
Hey, man, I didn't do a thing here.
Well, Maury, you're great.
Thank you so much.
You did 2 phony phone calls that go down in Stern Show classic history.
Yes.
It's been an honor and a privilege to be associated with this show. I have to say, I've been listening for 20 years, since 1985, sneaking my Walkman into class in high school. And it's just been really such a pleasure to be part of the show, and even a small way like this.
Well, the good news is we can bring your prank calls with us.
Absolutely.
They can live on in our new show because, you don't work for us, and these were taped from television.
You could bring me there if you want.
That's right, Maury, we could. But you're doing great. And,
Thank you so much.
Things are good for you, Maury?
Things are terrific. Personally, I'm married. I have 2 beautiful children. I have a great wife. I'm working very hard, doing a bunch of different things. When will you tell the kids you are the creator of these 2 phone calls? As soon as they're ready to handle it. Right now, they're only about 2 and change. I've got twins, so as soon as they're of age.
We hope the twins grow up and begin making phony phone calls in our name as well.
One can only wish. One
That's
can
right.
only wish.
Would you encourage your children to do this type of work?
Absolutely.
You would.
I grew up in a household where a sense of humor is really important. We'll sit around the dinner table, and if someone tells a bad joke, we'll all kind of goof on them for not having a humor level that's up to par. We'll make fun of them. So we try and inspire each other to do better.
Well, Maury, I can't wait for you to come out of retirement and perhaps continue your great work. And the next time we see a black person getting in trouble, we'll look for Maury somewhere in the news.
I'll be somewhere in the wings waiting. And thank you so much for being...
All right, Maury, thank you. And thanks for being part of our show history.
I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much, everybody.
And Maury is now teaching his children to talk about black as well. The great Maury.
Time flies when you're tuned into this date in Howard history. Thanks for listening. This has been a Howard Stern production. The Tapes.
Rock on now, it's history!